Well, I love Margot, but she can do no wrong. And even though she's Australian, I don't hold it against her.
So she wasn't having it. She was like, no, like, I'm not taking him back. Like, he messed up, and now he's dragging me into it.
Yeah, that's double wars. Like, you cheat on me, it's something I didn't want. Then you put it out there, something I didn't want. Like, what? Stop. Yeah. Just stop. Like, you're ruining my life twice over now.
Her name is Trish. She's got the dish and all the gossip's filthy rich, pretty and pink, hot topic queen, and says what everybody thinks. She's just Trish.
Hello. Happy New Year. Year of the Horse. This is when the real year starts. You might have thinking January's a little slow. January might have been a little rough. January feels so long, and that's because the year of the snake has shed. We have shed anything that does not fit our lives, and we are here for Year of the Horse. Momentum moving forward, full speed ahead. You can't stop these Clydesdale legs. That's what Shakira said, right?
Yeah.
Lucky that I have small breasts. Like,
yes.
Small breasts that are humble.
Giddy up, girls. It's a new
Giddy
year.
up.
Come on. Yes. Get back on that saddle, mama.
Yeah. Get started. Or just get on it because it's the first day. Maybe you didn't even fall off. If you fall off and get back on, the horse is going all year round.
Yup.
It's crazy. I'm so excited for the Chinese New Year. We'll get to it in a minute. Vote for me for your favorite Broadway debut, iHeartRadio Awards. See me at the Netflix is a Joke May 5th. See me in India May 9th. It's going to be a great time. Go to patreon.com/justtrish. If you had no one to spend Valentine's Day with, Moses made some homemade fries for our Valentine's Day, and we filmed it, and it was really fun. We got really deep and personal. So if you're ever like, I just don't see their connection on the podcast, go over there because we connected. Oh, once there's good food in me too, I'm just watching Moses cook. I'm just like, ooh, like, you know what I mean? Like I get all into the mood and then we're just talking. I got so emotional. I was just like, we're just like the best. And it's a good time. So go to patreon.com/justtrish today. New year, new me. I really feel it. I really feel a little Chinese. I'm not going to lie. Like, I just feel it. We're watching Nobody Wants This on Netflix, and the mom of Kristen Bell's character, who did not grow up Jewish, she, all of a sudden, she goes around to, like, the Jewish holidays with Adam Brody's character, who's a rabbi. And she's like, wait, I feel Jewish. And at first I was like, wow, that's offensive. But all the Jewish people on the show, I married a man who grew up Jewish, can affirm that it's a feeling. Yes. You can feel Jewish. You can just feel it. And it's not like an offensive thing. She's like, I just feel it. And then Kristen Bell's like, she's a little cynic because she's like, the whole thing is like, she's supposed to convert, but she doesn't feel it. She goes, Mom, I like want to feel it. Like, I don't understand. And she's like, she kept saying, you're not Jewish, you're not Jewish. She goes, it's just a feeling. She goes, I feel lighter. I feel like I belong. And look, I appreciate a lot of cultures, as we know. Like, I love cultures. I love appreciating all of them. But Chinese New Year, just, it really... We have our dragon. I'll insert it. We got this like dragon mirror. We have our tiger for Malibu. We have our dragon. The snake is coming. Like we love it. We've always connected on it. We've said from the beginning.
We connected to the Chinese zodiac first. Like
Chinese zodiac first.
Yeah.
When we met, we're like, ooh, wouldn't it be cool if we had like a Chinese dragon baby and a Chinese snake baby? And like, it's so impossible because it's every 12 years. So like, basically to have like the baby the same as you'd have to either be 24 or 36. And 24 is very young to have a baby. 36 is considered old to have a baby, or 48. So it's like those 12 years. So the fact that we like, anyways, it was pretty special. And then Malibu was our little rogue tiger, water tiger, which was great. So anyways, always felt a connection to it. Always loved it. I'm excited. I'm excited for today. I trudged in the rain to get our Chinese donuts from Judy's Donuts in Newbury Park. Ever been?
No.
It's a vibe. It looks like just your unassuming pink box donut. Like it literally comes in pink box. Like it looks unassuming. It's this cute little couple in there.
It looks like a white box.
Pink,
well, there's a
pink
pink
honey right here. Oh, I see. Yes, okay. I'm like, don't you clock me? I was like, wait.
Immediately.
There is a white too. Well, they wanted to make it look nice. They're like pink. I just DM'd them and I was like, hey, can you hold some of those donuts for me? And I'm glad I did because I went in this morning and they were all gone and then they had them in the back.
No way.
So shout out Judy because she runs it herself.
Wow.
I'm like, do you run it? And she's like, yeah, I run this. And she was so cute. And anyways, which one would you like? We have what is this one?
I picked them. I already picked them.
Oh, you already picked? Oh, okay. Who gets what?
It was in your little video. Because I was doing stuff. Suddenly, like, somebody's recording me. Like,
oh, you thought it was like secret? Who's this one for?
So that I said gives Oscar vibes.
That does give me vibes.
Wait, what?
Too.
Is this
a smile on the blush?
Oh, okay. It's an orange or a pumpkin?
He'll decide.
I think it's an orange, right?
Oh, tangerines.
Yeah.
Tangerines are lucky. Tangerines are lucky. Okay. I do know. Okay,
Well,
I
the
do know.
next two are pretty obvious.
Oh, no, it's not.
Babe, it's obvious.
Am I a fish? Because Trish like fish?
Who's the water here?
Oh, and the sardines. This is really cute. Look, that's so cute.
Beautiful.
I'll show it in the close-up.
Okay, I can show it in the close-up. This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then mine's the dragon, of course.
Yeah, 'cause you
Ooh. Dragons are lucky, even though it's not Year the Dragon, they're lucky all year round. We love a little dragon. They do dragon dances tonight. That's what we're going to do tonight. We have that board game upstairs. We have a little dragon dance. I can't
Very
read
cute.
it, right? It's so cute. Oh my gosh, just so adorable. Okay. I ate the horse one on the way over here, but it was really cute too. Let me see if I can. Little horse, I ate the little nose.
I'm done.
I know, it was really cute.
The bite out of the nose is taking me out.
You know, I'm an influencer. I had to do a TikTok. I had to do a reel, so I was doing little bites of everything. We have our rod envelopes, our yearly tradition here. This is your a little money in your red envelope to make the year prosperous. And for everyone watching, you as well, I hope that you have a very prosperous year. If you're watching this, don't wash your hair. I hope you haven't. Hopefully we'll get this up early. Don't wash your hair today. Wash away prosperity and wealth. Open up doors for new energy. Don't cut anything. Eat noodles for longevity. Dim sum
When can
for
you wash your hair?
tonight. Well, you tonight. You guys tomorrow, because this will be on New Year's Day.
Yeah, that's why
Okay,
I
work.
washed my hair now. Because
Okay, you
tomorrow,
can't do it
when this is
tomorrow.
aired.
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
Work.
yes.
Okay,
So
good to
do
know.
not
I'm
wash
glad
your hair.
you warned me.
Yes, do not wash your hair. Do not cut anything. Yeah.
Work. Okay.
Noodles for longevity and dim sum for wealth, like coin, because I like coin.
This
I
is how
love
you
this gave
can
you a
know
tangerine. That's so random.
how
Okay.
many years we have the podcast because I keep all my
That is so
envelopes.
sweet.
Wait,
Oh,
is this
I
our
love that.
fourth? Is this our fourth one? I'm always so confused. We've been on 3 years, but we have 4. I always get confused. 4. Because I
Maybe I
guess we
got
had,
an extra bonus because I was.
wait, 2024 would have been our first Chinese New Year together. So it's 3. Okay, I don't know. You just took an
I have
extra
an
one.
extra one.
We gotta give these
Oh,
to our.
probably one is yours. Probably there's one that's yours.
Oh, okay. We gotta give one to the girls upstairs too. But I'm excited for Year of the Horse. If this is your year, congratulations. You're gonna have the best year ever. Our dragon year was amazing. Your snake year was amazing. Like, it really has been the best. So I'm
Yeah.
rooting for everyone. Everyone.
These two are the tangerines. That was same year. So then the dragon and the
Oh
horse.
yeah.
And they're full with cash.
Woo! Okay, so prosperous to all. Yeah, I'm really excited. You can get some Panda Express. You're supposed to have a feast tonight too. You know I'm getting one. I got those big bowls upstairs.
Oh, I should.
I'm gonna get everything because you're supposed to have a feast, So
Yeah.
you can have the honey walnut shrimp, the panda, the orange chicken, the Beijing beef. I'm gonna get it all. You get the healthy. You get the
Healthy.
grilled.
The string bean chicken and like a honey
That's
sesame
healthy.
chicken.
Yeah.
The healthy. Yeah, sure.
Get those noodles.
Yeah, and that's good. You can go all in. And you, Moses, you can't hold her back if the order is $300 or something.
No,
'cause
Moses gotta
that's
pick it up.
insensitive. That's
Yeah,
culturally
exactly.
insensitive.
Again, it's raining. Again, I'm going to be in the rain going to
Oh yeah,
Panda
you were in the
Express to pick
rain
it up.
last time to get it. Well, it's worth it. It's lucky. The rain felt lucky. Nobody was out today. I went to go get my lotto tickets. I went to so many different ATMs trying to get this cash. Every ATM was like not working. And so I was like, I need to get this cash out. So it was great. Nobody was out. It was wonderful. And then finally went to New Mexico to give a little speech to the kids. Shout out University of New Mexico. My first ever college speaking engagement. Felt very good. I loved it. Even though I guess New Mexico, I found out later, is a red state, they were a very liberal college. They had they're in the top 10 for queer centers.
I love that.
Yes, it was beautiful, wonderful. I loved chatting with everyone. It was only an hour, and I tried to come out the door, and they were like, first of all, their security is top notch. It felt like I was the president. They were in suits and earpieces and it's too dangerous to go out there. I'm like, it's literally college kids here in Albuquerque. It's fine. You saw them. And they were just oh, we can't control it or whatever. So I was down to come out, and they had me go off in a decoy car. I don't know. I mean, they thought I was the president or something. I'm like, you guys, it's fine. I can go. But I got to on the stage. They cut me off right at an hour. I was ready to talk all night because I had to. There's only one flight to and from Albuquerque from Burbank. So I stayed the night, and they told me I had to leave after an hour, but I was down to meet. I got to meet so many cool. They're all so young. It's all the students that put it on. They're all very young. I met some presumably straight guys that seemed nice. They were young straight men, and one was the president, and he seemed pretty nice. It restored my faith in straight
It's a
boys
whole
out
new
there.
generation.
I hope they're nice like that. I hope they were all as nice as those two boys. But anyways, and then a lot of the girls. Shout out to all the girls, mostly girls that put it on. There were so many sororities. I was doing all the signs. I don't want to do anything wrong, but there was so many signs that I did. There was Latina founded sorority, which was really fun and really cool. There was just like so many cool different sororities to be a part of. So I was doing up all the signs. Go Lobos. Lobos, you know what that is?
Wolves.
Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, they were the Lobos. Shout out Eddie Valentine, designer who once lived in LA, now is back in Albuquerque. That's where he grew up. He moved back in 2021. He does these bling Lobos, Roswell, where the aliens are. He does like all these really cool bling things in the airport. My eye caught him immediately. He just happened to be there. He looked fierce. I was like, you look like somebody. And I got a bunch of merch. And we got a bunch of New Mexico Hotel Chaco. Shout out Hotel Chaco. Never been to Albuquerque before, but they gave great hospitality. Shout out to Cafe de Armo. Does that sound like something? You know who you are. They made a really good tamal.
Oh, yeah. So we do need to address.
Oh, is this okay?
Yeah. TMZ already.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is probably the biggest scandal of the week.
Oh, was this our main hot topic? Should I have saved it for the end?
I mean, it's so big that I think you need to address and take accountability for the incident.
Accountability? I was submerging myself in New Mexico culture. I was in it. I was getting everything New Mexico. I got the sopapillas. I got them all. I was the green chili cheeseburger at McDonald's. I was getting it all. So what? Yes. First of all, go ahead.
Should we hear it from TMZ or?
Well,
yes.
Go.
Yes.
Trisha Paytas tried her very first tamale and she fully ate the corn husk. Here is the full clip.
When in New Mexico, let's try the tamale. The inside is like so good. Okay, let me try it here from the side. I got it from the side. I got in there.
Madre de Dios.
What does that mean?
Trisha Maria Paytas. Mi hermana, por favor. That was my immediate thought.
Really? I love that you comment. You never comment. And I was like, Oscar's in the comments.
I know. I had to go. Everyone was reaching out to me for a statement. I said, ay, Dios mío.
And what did you say?
Ay, Dios mío.
Well, we never had a tamal mukbang, okay? If we do it, I've sat down and had one together. You bring all this delicious food we've gotten over Christmas, all these Cuban foods, all these everything, and I was like, we never had.
I know. The gag is I don't like a tamale, but that's because it's a texture thing for me. Because I mean, you kind of, I think, could have cured my texture thing because I like a crispy and a soft. So I think maybe if there was an edible, like crispy outside, I would like it more. What? You know? So when I was hearing you crunch and try to rip through that corn husk, I was like, well, there is a world where this could be something.
A deep fried tamale.
Yes.
Well, right. I was confused. Look, if it was a troll, that would have been at the beginning. I would have
I know, that was like the second to last. I was like the 8-minute mark.
It was the last. It was last because I had the Panera in between. I started off with a little concha, and then I went with then I went with the Panera. Someone's like, try the Panera here. And I was like, well, I think this is not local. I think someone tricked me. Someone's like, oh, New Mexico's known for the Panera. And I was like, this kind of tastes like my Panera, but okay. So they tricked me on that. And then the tamal came after. And I looked it up. Obviously, my closest friends, and they're my glam squad of like 12 years, they always talk about tamales. They're always like, ooh, go to the one in Reseda. This is the one to go. They talk about making them. And, they're like, you know what? Our fault as well for not saying how you eat them. Because this is a very construct thing. Like, to me, what makes it cool is the corn husks. I'm like, ooh, those are cool. Like, I've always wanted to try them, and I never have. And I was like, this is perfect. I'm in New Mexico. And, it didn't
even when
make
you got
sense.
home, you were trying, like, she would argue with, I was like, no, you're supposed to peel it and eat the inside. And she's arguing with me, like, no, what, how could you?
All of a sudden, Moses is a tamale expert.
I am.
Never seen you eat a tamale in my life.
We
I was
didn't
like,
eat them, but living in LA, every event and things, people would show up with like fresh tamales, and that's the best thing. I would run because I love them.
How do you eat them? How would you eat it?
With cheese inside, with chili relleno, like all the kinds.
Oh, okay.
You peel it off, and usually they stay intact. It's almost like a packed mashed potato.
It's called a masa. They have the soft masa inside, so you pull it back and the masa stays there. That's why they cook it in the corn husk, because they need to, make it, they have to cook it somehow, and then you open it and you can have the masa as almost like a little quesadilla.
To your defense, I guess, you've seen me eat a lot of like stuffed grape leaves, for example. Then you eat the grape leaf with the thing. So I guess
What is the PSA? But you know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go. Not say it was raining. I didn't have the time, but there is one in Reseda. Shout out to Latina Foodie on TikTok. She is eating at this place. I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna go find it, and they had a really good. I wanted to go today because of the rain, and they were Ari and Tony. Shout out Ari and Tony. They're really just my resident Latinos. Just always. A lot of people are like,
well,
and Oscar, who doesn't like tamales though. I gotta go with that. I gotta go. You know, they love the tamales. Right, you are awesome. No, I'm surrounded my whole life, and like the glam. When I started really getting into my glam, getting into my era, I really did feel like, you know, I know it's not a feeling being Latina, but I you know, I feel it sometimes, you know. And so, thanks to Oscar and Ari and Tony, to everyone, you know, then you kind of get to know it more. Like today, it's cold and rainy. What would you get on a rainy day over in the tents?
A hot chocolate.
Very close.
no, it's a rice thing.
A champurrado. Have you ever had champurado?
No.
Okay, you put a little masa in the hot chocolate to feel full, you know? And I don't know how you say, but when they were like something.
I love that you said that how you say.
How do you say cucumber?
¿Cómo se dice?
Shout out to the Latinos in my life. Honestly, they're so sweet. They really are like honorary. I actually met someone in the airport, and he's like honorary. Like they're so sweet because I do love culture, and it's never obviously it's always a place like I just want to like, you know, feel fun, fit in, but also like be excited about something in life. And yeah, so they were like today, they're like, oh, you could get the champurrado, and I wanted to get one of those at the tent, but because it's raining here in LA. Anyways, all that to say, probably my Latina card is revoked for today because I ate the tamal wrong. Tamales, I guess, is plural, but I had un tamal.
Yeah.
So
Well, don't go without me. I went.
You want to come?
Yeah, I love them.
Okay, we'll go there. I didn't know. There's a really good place by my Arby's I like in Reseda. We'll have to go. I love it. I love expanding my horizons.
Yeah, tea.
It's fun. We had a lot of culture today. We had our Chinese.
Yes.
We had a little Latin flavor. And
you should go when you're in Reseda. There's a lot of Peruvian food. In Peruvian restaurants, it's always there's Peruvian food, but also Chinese food because there's a lot of Chinese people in Peru. So I think you need to go there. Then you have literally the best of both worlds because you can get Chinese. It's like literally the menu is like Chinese food, like fried rice and stuff, and then also like Peruvian dishes.
What's your favorite Peruvian dish?
I like it's called lomo. It's like you can either get it like chicken or beef, and it's like made almost like a stew kind of with like a soy sauce and like.
You think I would like
tomatoes.
it? Is it soupy?
No, it's like it is a little saucy though, but like almost
I don't mind sauce
like a
sometimes.
soy saucy kind of thing.
Oh, yum,
like a stir
okay.
fry almost.
I like that kind of
with
sauce.
rice and fries. It's really good.
We
and
should
they also
do
have
that.
like a crispy steak, like a breaded steak that I love.
Patreon, we should go over there and get a little Peruvian. You know, I really do love expanding my taste. I feel like when I try things, I actually like them. But I'm so like, well, I don't like broccoli or something. And like now that I have kids, I can't go bleh. When I eat something. I have to be like, okay, try it. You know, because maybe they'll like it, and they do. Malibu novels love broccoli, so I'm always like, we love this broccoli. It's so good. So I love expanding. You know, also some food. God, I grew up in just like the most blandest. Like we had just dry pasta, mashed potatoes with no seasoning, and chicken with no seasoning. And now it's like, wow, I really am this whole new world. At 37. Sheltered. I guess early you were making some spices. He had all of a sudden he had paprika. I was like, wow, what is this? Turmeric. I was like, wow.
World, Mama.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Anyways, expand your horizons today. I really need to look around more. I'm in LA, you know. Life isn't just pasta.
And chicken tenders,
And chicken tenders, although we love a chicken tender.
We do.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I like it. I just noticed you had socks on today. We're comfy. I have slippers. You have socks.
Yeah, because I
soaked your
survived
shoes?
I had to survive the rainstorm to get here, which
How
I
are
had no
you?
idea was happening.
I need to know. Before I go, this was also from New Mexico.
Those are so cute.
Yes, this is Oscar's. It has Labubu.
How cute.
And this is Moses. You got your little water.
A little ocean.
One of the students at the University of New Mexico made them. I think she's a student. Maybe she was just there. I don't know. But yeah, those are for you. They're really cool. And I got this huge one that says Just Trish. Makes you look
That
teeny
is
tiny.
awesome.
So
Yeah,
small.
forget about
True.
friendship bracelet. This is a whole sculpture.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. I saw them back there and I was like, oh, okay, I love it. All right, yes. How are you? How was your weekend? You had a weekend.
Yeah.
You had a tale to tell. Thank you so much to Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish. Have you been injured recently? Do you need an attorney, but you can't afford the fees? Well, you might want to look into Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm with over 100 offices nationwide and more than 1,000 lawyers. Their fee is free unless they win. So you may be thinking like, ooh, I got a personal injury attorney. I don't know. Is it embarrassing? No, it's not. If you can't go back to work for a while, if you can't support your family, be around your family, just enjoy your life and it's been affected because of an injury where you are the victim, contact Morgan & Morgan today. They just might be able to help you out and recoup compensation that you deserve. With over $30 billion recovered for over 500,000 clients, Morgan & Morgan has a proven track record of fighting to get you full and fair compensation. If you are injured by the negligence of another, you deserve to be paid. If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. Yes, that's right. Their fee is free unless they win. To learn more, go to forthepeople.com/Trish or click the link in the description below. This is a paid advertisement. Thank you so much to Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring today's episode.
I mean, sort of. I went to San Francisco for Valentine's Day and also just...
Drive or fly?
I had my I flew. I had my Mikayla, so I blacked out moments. Yeah, I went to the Nintendo store there because they have. I love Animal Crossing. It's my favorite video game, and they have like exclusive Animal Crossing merch there. So I was like, kind of two birds, one stone. A little Valentine's Day trip, go to the Nintendo store, and I had that like, I blacked out because I kind of was just like, I overconsumed, mama. I overconsumed, but the gag is I am paying for my sin of overconsuming. Because my flight back got delayed for like 5 hours because of the weather, and then driving here, it was so stormy. It was like a hurricane, which I didn't know, and I was stressed. I was gripping that steering wheel like 10 and 2, like for my life. And I get here, your doorbell cam wasn't working, so I was like, okay, and none of the texts are going through. So I was trying to get the Ring camera or like the camera to get the motion. So I was standing outside your gate, jumping, waving my hands like,
no,
help!
we need that footage. Do we have it? I'm sure one of our cameras.
Oh my god, wait, yes.
Yes, it must be. That's so weird because Moses is on it. He checks cameras like nobody's business.
And it's like pouring, and I'm like, help!
You got into your car?
I had to put my clothes in the dryer when I got here.
Oh, that's why it was drenched.
Yes.
I was like, what happened?
Yeah, it kind of felt like a disaster movie, and I was like, help.
Well, we can give you the code. Don't you have the code? I feel like you should have it. You don't have the code?
No.
You always buzz in every time?
Yeah, and but it wasn't, I guess because the store, it's pouring. I had no idea this was, I didn't know that was happening. Like,
it's
truly.
So crazy, though.
I know.
So you went back all the way, and then all of a sudden the guard calls me. He's like, Oscar's here. I was like,
Yes.
yeah, I'll let him in. And then he's like, no, he can't get in. And I was like, then I text Moses. I'm like, Oscar can't get in. He's like, he's in. I'm like, no, he's not. Like, the guard just called me, and I hear Oscar in the background being like, the ring.
The ring camera. I went all the way back to security gate because nothing was going through. And I was like, can you please let her know that I can't get in?
I love that. I got scared because he called me. I thought you would have called me, and I was like, what's he calling me for? I was like, let him in. Okay. So when did you decide you were going to San Francisco?
Thursday, and I left Saturday, and I came back Sunday. So it was very last minute.
Where'd you stay? What'd you fly? Did you fly to Burbank? Did you get your sourdough?
I was like, fly to Burbank. It's close to us. And then the flight is like 50 minutes. It's so quick. I really thought I nailed it. I was like, this is going to be so easy. Everything was pretty cheap because it was the week after Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl was up there.
You do Southwest?
United, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really a flyer, so I just kind of pick whatever the website tells me to do. That's
Southwest
cheaper,
is probably the cheapest.
But yeah, I was like, I thought I nailed it, but then it ended up raining yesterday.
In San Francisco.
In San Francisco, yeah. And we were like speed running. So I got there late Saturday, just went to the Nintendo store. I was like, girl, I have too much. I was like, Darian, lock in because I got to go get this stuff.
For Valentine's Day? What did he do for Valentine's Day?
Followed me around. And
Period. You know, that's when relationships work. And you know what? That's totally fine. There are people who just want to go with the flow. Moses loves to go with the flow.
But then Sunday was more like the sightseeing day. So we speed ran sightseeing. It was like coming and going, the rain. So anything that he wanted to see, I was like, yup. Like if he wanted a picture in front of the Golden Gate Bridge, I was like, you got it.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I took a whole bunch of photos of him. I don't know if he's posted it yet. I got some too, yeah. But it's been kind of a blur because we were speed running because our flight was also Sunday. So I was like, go, go, go. It was Golden Gate Bridge. It was the pier. It was the aquarium. Like, we were just going through.
Alcatraz?
You know what? I looked at Alcatraz and I was like, damn, that's interesting. Yeah.
You didn't go.
You see it from the
Yeah,
bridge.
you see it from a distance.
You can't go on the rock anymore.
I don't. Maybe you can.
I want to go there. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you? Is Ghirardelli Factory still up there? Little
It
chocolate
is
factory.
the chocolate factory. We didn't go there. I did. There was a Trish's Donuts, and the girl was blonde, and I was like,
Yes.
"This is giving Trish."
They used to have one at Universal.
Wow, they were
Trish's
good.
Donuts.
Yeah,
Oh, you got
little
one.
one.
Yes.
Those warm little donuts.
Yes.
Oh, so
that
good.
Trish knows what she's doing with those
Probably
donuts.
mine. Maybe it's my secret billionaire over here. Is she a billionaire? I don't know. Probably not. Hopefully she's making money in this economy, you know?
I got
Probably.
this little hat there.
That's cute. I like that. Little bear.
There was a whole bunch of cute stores, but
Sourdough?
I did not have any sourdough. But I did have really good chicken tenders. Like, probably the best chicken tenders.
Where?
I think it's called Gott's, Gott. No relation to Gottmik. Or maybe there is. I don't know.
God's chicken.
And it was really good. But yeah, then our flight got delayed 5 hours. I mean, it kept progressively getting worse. So I was paying for my crimes of buying too much.
Or probably, instead of thinking of it as like bad karma, thinking of it as like it's saving you from something. You know what I mean? Maybe you were meant to be delayed for a reason because
my plane was going to go down.
No, I was going to say you work on Hot Topics. So this morning you said, you know what?
True.
I just had a relaxing morning because Hot Topics were prepared. I didn't go to the gym because it was raining. So I had a relaxing morning, which is great.
Until I was locked outside the gates and was waving us.
But even romanticize that. Think of that as a movie. You're vlogging today.
True. It
When's
gave me
that vlog
something to
coming?
talk about. Probably. Darian honestly made me vlog. He's like, to make this trip worth it, you better vlog. So he was vlogging for me. Although our ideas of vlogs are very different. He was getting aesthetic shots of like the town, the bridge.
That's
and I'm
Moses.
like,
I'm like, get my face.
Yeah, but you need B-roll in between. A little bit background
Who's
music.
editing
you
the
show
B-roll?
town.
Jimmy, is he editing the vlogs? You know what I mean? Like, who's editing that? Well, I guess you are an editor.
And then all of my I had a lot of good bits, but then he was getting cranky towards the end because he was tired because we woke up so early to get all the sightseeing done, and he's not a morning person. So by the time like our flight was supposed to happen, he was a little cranky, and I had a lot of my good bits when he was cranky, so I couldn't film him. So that
Wait, what do you mean your good bits?
I had a lot of good bits going on. Like I was funny. I think I was just a little delusional because I also got sick there. So, and I was on a lot of cold medicine. So.
Bits as in like you have like quick one-liners or like you had planned ideas?
I was
giving
gonna
David
get.
Dobrik
I was
a
gonna
little
say.
bit.
I was gonna get an iguana and surprise. No, just funny little lines. I don't even know what I was. Just it was tee hee. I was ha ha. I was.
You should have done it anyways.
I know.
Sometimes even if Moses is not in the mood, sometimes I love to like, kind of vice versa. Even if I'm not in the mood, Moses will throw in some quips. I'm like, not right now. And it's a very serious time. Like it was this.
But we'll see. I will try to post that
Okay.
eventually.
Is the other footage lost from
Last
2025?
year, I honestly looked
Yeah.
back at it the other day and I was like, maybe it's good I never posted it because I also was like very depressed in it. I was like,
Oh.
I was very glum. And I'm like, maybe it's for the best.
New Year.
Truly.
Double New Year. It was
Giddy
like
up,
New
mama.
Year.
Yes, we're on
Yes.
that horse and we're riding along.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
I like this new you.
Yeah.
Optimism. Do you feel more
Yeah.
grounded when you have your feet out? I feel more grounded, like more humble. He has socks on, but
I feel cozier. So yeah.
yeah, it feels cozy.
Yeah, sure.
I just love feeling like I'm always barefoot. Not very Chinese in me. They love to have house slippers. I learned from our Chinese baddie on TikTok. But I love to be barefoot because I just love to feel the ground. I just feel grounded, and it just seems like a good place to be.
Yeah. I like a sock or a slipper usually. I think
Never
I almost
barefoot?
wore my little Uggs, and thank God I didn't because they would have been.
I know.
soaked.
I thought they were for the rain, and someone's like, they're actually not for the rain at all.
I was that person that told you that. But
Oh.
yes.
Which is crazy. Why would you have a boot if not for the rain? So weird. Well, I love that you actually went. Did you feel good? Like I always feel good when I go out and then I'm back. I'm like, oh, I did something.
Yeah, I did have fun. It was a little adventure. And especially for like Valentine's Day, it was fun to like spend time somewhere else and explore, even though I was sick and delusional. But
Oh, so you got sick when?
I got sick Friday. Just a cold, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But it was like cold and rainy out. I mean, we were walking around the whole time, so I was in survival mode. But it was fun. It kind of felt like Amazing Race teased a little bit. Because we were so quick going from place to place to see as much as possible.
You should edit it like Amazing Race.
Yeah.
Have a host.
You.
Yeah. I would love to. I'll be Phil all day long. Did you exchange gifts?
He got me a cute little box. I mean, I got him a card. His gift, he wanted something very specific. He wanted this like vintage camera that he saw a YouTuber recommend. And it was only made in like Europe and in Japan. Girl, I don't know. He was very specific. He sent me the eBay link. it got it from like somewhere in like the Netherlands. There's no tracking number. I don't know where the hell it is, when it's getting here.
lost.
That's his present. And then
whenever.
he got me like a box. He's like, these are things that remind me of you, and it was very sweet.
A box of things? Oh,
Yeah, it was
that's
very
cute.
sweet, yeah.
So you like got things from different places.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really thoughtful.
I know. I was very impressed. Yeah.
Yeah, we did a no gift policy this year, but Moses did give me this necklace. I have 2 necklaces on today. I have the horseshoe, which is our lucky year of the horse, and then they're both Swarovski actually. And then he got me this little Valentine's necklace, which was very cute. We just had a Valentine's Day in, which was really cute. You did your annual camping. Ever since I met you, our first Valentine's was actually in this house, because I met you like right after Valentine's Day. I met you March like 14th, so I met you like right after Valentine's Day. So our first Valentine's Day, we were engaged and bought a house. That was like, and then our Valentine's Day happened. We're like, well, okay, and now our Valentine is in this house. So we had no furniture, and Moses did a little tent. She did the lights in our room, and that was really cute. And then you carried on that tradition every year with Malibu. I should do a whole little montage. I was sending all the Valentines, do a little camp. And then really my Valentine's Day gift is the photo shoots we do every year. Last year was our Bridgerton. This year was our Wuthering Heights. People really gagged. People were like, they loved Moses as Heathcliff. They're like, oh, this is more accurate to the book than the movie. People were really, right? He should have been Heathcliff. Am I saying it right? Heathcliff? Okay, someone's like saying it crazy. I was like, okay, I don't think I'm saying it right. Yeah, you would have been great. You would have crushed it.
Yeah, you crushed it at Kate Bush. As Kathy.
Okay. Kate Bush is crazy.
Because you were both singing the song.
Right.
And Margot Robbie posted hers today, and I think it's because of you. I think
What did she post?
She posted her singing the Kate Bush song in the dress.
No way.
Dead.
In the red dress?
Yes, in the red dress. I think she was a little shaken.
I'm sure the theme was like, how did we not do this?
I know. She's like, let me go get that dress.
She's like, let me go back to the moors, get the dress, and do it. Oh my gosh.
Well, we'll probably show it on the Patreon because we can play the music.
Yeah, with the music.
You loved it to play it, but yes, we did our photo shoot. We stayed in. I did New Mexico, which was great.
We did see Wuthering Heights for Valentine's Day as well. Yeah.
We're seeing it tomorrow. How was it?
I thought it was okay. I don't know. I'm kind of torn, I guess. The girls are really mad at it. Like the book girls, the book talk girls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I haven't fully finished the book, to be honest.
Same.
But there is like a main character, which is Kathy's brother in the book. His name is Henley.
Yeah.
And I had seen that like he's not in the movie, which is kind of gaggy, right? Isn't he like a big part of the book? Look, I don't know. I'm kind of like I'm with anybody who's like, this is not right. I'm with you for sure. But you were saying just as a viewer, you're like, I don't mind this.
Yeah, it is. It's very divisive. I guess I did see someone say like, if she like, there are movies that are inspired by classic works of literature, like Emma with I think it's like Gwyneth Paltrow or something. Like Emma is based on a Shakespeare thing. Like I think of like Easy A. It's loosely based on the Scarlet Letter, right? But it's like a very
based,
loose.
Yeah. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah, exactly.
Shakespeare. Yeah.
Exactly. So if she just named it something else, like, and you know, I don't even know what she would call it, a Wuthering Affair or something. You know what I mean? Like something
that would be good. Yeah.
Where it's like inspired by, but not trying to be the name implies adaptation is the problem. You know, even though
she did put it in quotes.
I guess that was her like. This makes it not Wuthering Heights. Almost
that,
like not Love Line. You know what I mean? Not Wuthering Heights. That would have slayed if she said not Wuthering Heights.
We love a knot.
Yes.
That would have been great.
If you just named it not Wuthering Heights, you would have no problem.
Rename it.
Yeah, T. I think she would have like just skirted along all the controversy if that happened, you know, so.
But people saw it, made its money back.
Yeah, it didn't do as well as people thought. I think it made like 40 million this weekend. And
more than that.
I think it just made...
Because
it said it made its money back, which is crazy.
Jacob Elordi, it was the highest.
But he hasn't had like a hit. So, let me see.
Frankenstein?
34.8 million.
Oh. Yeah, I saw more too. All right, well, you know these numbers.
It was projected to do a lot better though. It was.
Well, I guess maybe they mean global opening, 82 million global opening.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. And the audience score, which is like when they poll people leaving the theater, it's got like a B, which is kind of low. So
what was your score when you left the theater?
Probably around a B too. I mean, it's a like I loved looking at it.
Yeah.
I did love looking at it. And I thought Darian was gonna love it because he loves like a artsy kind of movie, but even he was a tough critic. I was like, damn. Me, I kind of expected.
The house was very like detailed, like the way they built the house she's in. Like there's a whole article about that. Like her bedroom, the wallpaper is actually made from pictures from her skin and stuff like that. Or they kept the walls wet. Like they actually had the water system going through the whole house. So it feels like wet and sweaty and all those things.
Beautiful sets, beautiful gowns, but
Beautiful gowns.
yeah. I get why people like it. Is kind of fun. It is kind of sexy. It is a little horny, but not too horny. Like it wasn't that, and it was like sensual, but not like that much.
It looks like it from screen grabs. I'm so excited to see him.
I know. I kind of figured because Darian was like, "What do you think Trisha will think?" And I was like, "I'm kind of lukewarm in it, so I feel like Trisha's gonna love it." Like,
yeah, I'm a sucker for anything. Even if like I love The Idol, so it's like I think even if people are like hate it, I'm like, I love Margot Robbie too. I do love things that just look pretty.
Yes.
I love Bridgerton. Even Bridgerton is like not so horny at the first four, but I still get excited for it. You know what I mean? Like, I love this era. This is okay. I think I like it, but
TikTok reviews of people coming out of the movie, they loved it. Like I've seen.
But I saw a lot of people like hate it too. I did see like so many people be like, I hate this movie. Everyone like, this is the worst movie ever. I need a refund. Like people get really mad about it. I was like, oh my god, and it makes me kind of want to see it more, which I guess is what maybe is the point of all of it.
Depends what expectations they walk with for something like this.
Well, people had high expectations because it's Emily Bronte.
Yeah.
I saw someone be like, she died 117 years ago from like a flesh-eating bacteria, and this is the worst thing that's ever happened to her. Like, oh damn, oh my god, rest in peace. Is that why the girl from You is named Bronte?
Yes, that's very on the nose.
That's
she
so
was also,
funny.
Did she work in the bookstore or whatever? She loved books. Yeah.
I love books. My name is Bronte.
Yeah.
How was the music? Was it noticeable?
Yes, I actually really did like the music. Like the score I really liked, and I liked Charlie's music. It like fit the world of it. Like even though it's it's not supposed to take place in modern times, and the music is modern because it's Charlie. Like I don't know, I thought it still fit.
Spoilers are coming. Ooh, spoilers are coming. Spoiler warning. Get out now. Spoiler alert.
3, 2, 1.
Spoiler warning.
That's why I kind of wish it was more fantasy, but it was kind of, I don't know, it was trying to be like of the time, even though there was modern elements to it. So that kind of also took me out a little bit. But
She die?
Spoiler alert!
Does she die? Was a question. Oh, spoiler coming.
There you go, Jimmy. Yeah, she does die. Yeah, sepsis. Who knew?
She's pregnant.
Yeah, and
She was giving birth, I think, in the book is how she died in the book.
she was pregnant, and then she told her lady, like the lady
Like a
who
doula.
she
Midwife.
that they just thought she was being dramatic because she was like sick over Heathcliff and she was doing the most, but that baby was stuck in her and she got sepsis.
Was it his baby?
No, it was the guy she married, the fabric guy.
For sure.
Because she got pregnant before Heathcliff returned.
Do you find Jake Elordi attractive?
Objectively, yes, but personally, no. If that makes sense. Like,
Yeah,
I look
I know
at
what
him
you
like
mean.
he's so handsome, but like for me, no.
I agree. Of course he's a good-looking person. Of course, like that's. But it's kind of like when Jam Jam was here and was like, "Oh, you don't think Rob is like?" Yeah, like I could see he's like good-looking, but I don't. Like I guess who do you gag over? Because I'm like I don't
Ted
gag.
Nivison.
Who is it?
Ted Nivison.
That's crazy. Okay, your opinion's null and void. I mean, again, good-looking niche, you know. No, of course. There's different,
Oh
there's
my
different.
God, that is funny.
There's different tastes. I got heat for saying the Mormon wives' husbands were ugly. I take it. It was based on how they act, not their looks. Conventionally, they're fine, I suppose. But yeah, I guess I don't drool over anyone though, because I was trying to think about that. I was like, who am I? Just like, wow.
Weren't you drooling over Jonathan Bailey for like a year straight?
Yes, that's a good one. Oh, he should have been Heathcliff. No, he shouldn't have been Heathcliff. Oh, Dave Patel is what everyone said it should be Heathcliff, which I do love him from Smash.
Yeah.
I didn't know he's like still around. I guess he's famous, super famous.
Yeah, isn't he like Monkey Man? He was in Monkey
What's
Man.
Monkey Man?
It's like a horror movie.
Oh my god, so many horrors. Yeah, he would have been good. There would have been a lot of people in it, but yeah, you know what? I guess I don't know. The Weeknd. I think he could have been a good Heathcliff. I drool over him, right?
Happy birthday to him.
Is his birthday? To The Weeknd?
I'm pretty sure.
Abel? It's his birthday? He's a Pisces? How did
Pretty
you
sure
know that?
I just saw it randomly this morning. I'm pretty
How
sure.
old is he? Is he my
He
age?
was born in 1990.
Okay, young. Oh my God. Shame on me for
36?
saying
Is he
that.
36.
Yeah.
I'm all perving out over here.
Yeah. February
Wow.
16th. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Abel.
The random
my
facts
close
that my
personal
brain has.
friend.
I miss your DMs. I wish they were still around. Maybe he'll make an appearance in Euphoria since the Idol and Euphoria is crossing over.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to Ro for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish. You've heard of GLP-1s. I don't think this is just a trend. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it's helping people get their life back, get their control back, eliminate that food noise. You've heard about it. You want to explore it, but you may be thinking, Trish, I don't know if my insurance covers it. Well, that's where Ro comes in with their free insurance checker. There are so many benefits with GLP-1 for an overall health journey, in addition to just weight loss. Not only do patients lose weight, but they can also expect to have better lab numbers, more energy, new levels of confidence, and more benefits that go beyond the scale. You may be thinking, ooh, GLP-1s, the shots, I can't do it. Well, now there's a pill, a more convenient and approachable way to try GLP-1s. So why Ro? Why start your GLP-1 weight loss journey with Ro? Well, there's a 100% online care, access to clinically proven FDA-approved medications, free insurance checks, side effect management, dosing support, and more. Ro is offering the first FDA-approved GLP-1 pill for weight loss at the lowest cost around. The new GLP-1 pill has the same weight loss ingredient as the shot and packs comparable results to the shot. It can help patients lose 14% of their body weight in just a year on average. That's one pill daily for fewer cravings and feeling fuller with an innovative new formula clinically proven to maximize weight loss. The new FDA-approved GLP-1 pill is available at $149 for the first dose, in addition to your Ro membership fee and $299 a month for the higher doses. The Ro Body membership includes access to FDA-approved GLP-1s, unlimited provider messaging, side effect management, and more, all for just $45 for your first month and $145 a month thereafter. The Ro membership fee excludes the cost of GLP-1 medication. In addition to the newly approved pill, Ro also offers a full suite of the most effective brand name FDA-approved GLP-1s, all at the lowest cost. Ro offers the lowest cost GLP-1s, whether you're using insurance or paying cash. After your first online visit, if you're eligible for treatment, you can expect to start your medication in less than a week and paying cash, or about 2 weeks if using insurance. Go to ro.co/Trish to see if you're eligible for the new GLP-1 pill on Ro. That's ro.co/Trish to get started on Ro. Go to ro.co/safety for box warning and full safety information about GLP-1 medications. Based on study in non-diabetics with obesity or overweight, plus a weight-related condition with diet and exercise. Thank you so much to Ro for sponsoring today's episode. He would have been a good one. I do drool over him. He's pretty good. Jonathan Bailey, I drool over. Naveen Andrews would have been a good Heathcliff. I love him.
Yeah, it would be a good fit.
Austin Butler. I love all them.
Less.
Oh, okay.
Because it's kind of like the same as
Jacob Elordi, yeah. Both
the same
Elvises,
type.
if you will.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Okay, fair enough. Well, I don't think Ted Nicholson would have been a good Heathcliff.
Why? If it was the Midwest.
The Midwest version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have been a great Heathcliff, though. I do agree with everyone. You would have been a good. You looked very handsome as Heathcliff. You would have been. Can you say your line? Did we do this last time? We did, and you didn't know your line.
It wasn't. I didn't break your heart. You broke your heart.
Yeah.
By breaking mine.
And in breaking it, you have broken
mine.
That was good.
It sounded like Bridgerton to me. It's like
Yeah.
you're the
Jacob Elordi British?
He's Australian, as is Margot Robbie.
Well, what is this, Australian Heights? That's not very close to the book either, right? We should get mad about that. They're both Australian?
Yes.
All right. What is Australia giving us besides Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi? Not that we need to be given anything. I guess that sounds crazy.
spiders.
What have we stolen
Is
from them?
Troy-
Koalas? Robert Irwin?
Is Troy Sivan? I think he might be from New Zealand. instead of
Never
Australia.
confuse a New Zealander with a
No, he's Australian. He's
Kiwi.
Australian.
A Kiwi with an Aussie.
He's a Kiwi. Wait, you said Kiwi is Aussie? He's
think-
an Aussie.
I think Kiwi's New Zealand. I think.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Troy isn't Troy Sivan.
He's an Aussie.
Yes.
He doesn't talk like one. But okay, he could have been a good Heathcliff. The twink version.
Yeah.
That would have been cute. I like it.
I did have a Margot Robbie hot topic actually, and this kind of
I love her.
sent me crazy because she did an interview with Charlie XCX where they interviewed each other for Complex, and she
Shout
said,
out Complex. I did something for
Yes.
Complex recently. I love Complex.
I do love Complex too. Yeah, shout out Complex because they're the ones that always do the pop-up shots. The Olivia Rodrigo and Sabrina Carpenter one.
way.
Yes, the Chaperone one that Misha invited us to. Yeah, Complex does all those
Complex
pop-ups.
is where it's at.
Complex is where it's at, yeah.
They had the most fanciest shoot I've ever been on. I was like, God, I wish I brought Moses to it. It was so fancy. I was like, more Complex, please.
Yeah,
Love them.
I
Okay.
know. And it was like, it was goat themed, like who's the goat and of like who's the goat rapper, what's the word, like superlatives basically, like best and worst.
When?
Charlie and Margot. That was the theme of the interview.
Oh, because there's a new goat movie out too.
Yes.
No relation.
No relation to this.
That's cute.
Ironically, yeah.
Yeah.
But she said the worst gift she ever received was from a fellow actor about weight loss. She said, very early in my career, an actor I worked with, a male actor, gave me a book called French Women Don't Get Fat. And it was essentially a book telling you to eat less. She said, I was like, whoa, F you, dude. He essentially gave me a book to let me know that I should lose weight.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
She said it was like really, really early because that's everyone automatically went to that. And she also said, to clarify too, she went and said, I have no idea where he would even be now.
She said that throw us off because everyone knows. We know. Okay, we know.
And she has been working also for a really long time because she was doing a lot of like smaller stuff back in the day, and like even in Australia and stuff, she was doing like commercials and stuff. So yeah.
I'm just gonna say it's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Allegedly, in your opinion, yup.
Just my opinion, you know.
Until you're in a Leo movie and then you have to take it back. You'll walk it back.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. He won't care. He doesn't see anything anyways. I'm like, whatever. He's weird, huh? He seems odd.
Yeah, he does seem a little weird to me.
That new Cliff Booth one is coming out with Brad Pitt, and they asked Leo why he wasn't in it or something, or it's like someone said why, and it's like he doesn't do sequels. Like what? Like why don't you?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really lived for the man, but
I don't even live for. Name a good Leonardo DiCaprio movie. Have you seen any?
I'm sure
the last one wasn't bad.
Oh, we haven't seen that one.
You did like one battle after another, right? Yeah.
Moses is a fan.
You like that bear one, The Revenant?
No. I said I like the bear one.
I thought you did.
No.
Oh, you just saw it.
I can't imagine.
I watched it for like 3 times in a row with Aaron Carter one night, and it was just like him watching it over and over and pretending to be the bear.
You watched it but didn't like it.
I don't remember it.
Okay,
it was a little incoherent. I just remember it was like silent the whole movie.
Oh.
And maybe he was a bear in the movie. Maybe Leonardo DiCaprio becomes a bear.
I think he's doing a movie with Jennifer Lawrence next, and it's like, if I have to suffer through him for Jennifer Lawrence, I guess I'll do it, but I don't know.
Like, maybe Titanic's okay, I suppose.
You were in that.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, that was
Right. I do. He wasn't in my scene. Well, he was. We were both in that ocean together.
You're both drowning.
In the freezing.
Yes.
Watch me in there. Dang, that was a good one for a long time. I remember people were really gagged that I was in that. I wish I was. I wasn't. Coming clean. No more lies.
Yeah, you gotta shut it all off before.
Huh? What?
Before the year of the horse.
Right. Coming clean. I was not in Titanic. Coming clean. I really didn't know how to eat a tamale. That was real.
I believe you. I knew.
Yeah.
When I saw it that it was real.
Yeah, my trolling it would be. I would make that the center of focal point. It would have been the thumbnail. I made the giant concha the thumbnail.
Yeah, I can tell you thought this.
That was it.
This one.
Yeah. To me, I was like, how
giant...
big? Yeah. To me, I was like, okay, tamale's cute. You know?
Yeah, and you're really milking it too because it was so big, it was falling apart.
Yeah,
I
was
could
like, ooh,
tell.
look how big this is. This is my big one.
She thought this was a gaggy.
Yeah, I wish that the tamale wasn't the thumbnail. More people would have come to it. It did revive my TikTok a little bit. TikTok was slowing down for me. I was getting like 70,000, which is great, 70,000, 80,000, but it did kind of revive it for me. Thank you, TMZ, and everyone who interacted.
Trish Crave, yeah.
Oscar
Trish Crave
Crave
was the first to break the news, and then Pop Base reported it. Then Pop Crave. I'm sure Pop Flop reported on it
Trish Crave
too.
came for Pop Crave and said, "This is local. This is local news. This is in our community.
Family business.
Yeah, family business."
Yeah.
As he, next time I'll give you the exclusive.
I guess if only you knew. If only you knew that was going to be a
That's
thing.
true. I didn't know. What exclusive can we give him today? We have none.
That's a good question.
Coming to the UK soon. Aiden, I'll DM you
Yeah.
tonight. You can tease it now.
A source. A source confirms the Trish Crave.
A source confirms that I
We're
might
the
be in the
source.
UK sooner than you think. I'm the source. I'm always the source. When I see him at a meet and greet, if you come to a meet and greet, Aiden knows. If he comes to a meet and greet, I'm going to just tell him all the tea. I'm like, so. Me thinking everything is so private all the time. I'm like, we're in person. No one knows anything.
Off the record.
Yeah, and then
Off
it
the
gets
record.
reported on. You're like, where did this come from?
That is always.
But you.
I am always the one leaking my own tea. Well, I love Margot Robbie. She could do no wrong. And even though she's Australian, I don't hold it against her. That's one culture I have not gotten into yet. But maybe I need to. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't seem that exciting, but...
Have you been?
No. Have you?
No.
Do you want to? It's probably the last.
I think so.
But like Tokyo first.
Yes, for sure.
Tokyo, Paris, Italy. Maybe then I'll go to...
I mean, this is so like American to me, but like growing up watching the Irwin family, I was like, I've always wanted to go to Australia Zoo, right? Like that always seemed like a fun place to go.
It does still look fun.
Yeah.
I love seeing Robert Irwin over there. I'm like, that looks kind of fun.
Yes, although now he's over here most of the time. But
why? What's he doing?
I think he's hosting a show, a Dancing with the Stars spinoff, where they have a competition to find the new pro, and he's the host of it. Allegedly, I think it's in the works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that for him.
I kind of see that for him. Yeah.
Should have done The Bachelor.
I know, but maybe he's still a little young. I guess, right? How old is he?
22.
Yeah.
That is young.
Yeah.
Do you promo for the new Bachelorette with Taylor Frankie Paul? Any promo?
No.
I don't really notice editing that much either. All the comments were calling it out. So I was like, let me rewatch this promo. But the editing did look like that of that I could do on my iMovie. It looked crazy. The iMovie looked chopped. The iMovie edit. They're all like, why do they do this? Why do they make her look like so? Like, it was just horrible editing. It was giving
Were
a
they
low
trying to be social media style? Or what were they doing? I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see? She's like walking through all her like scandals. Kind of tea, actually. I love how she started, like, like TikTokers start like 5 years ago, and they like Mikayla, like everybody, they do have. So Taylor Frankie Paul's walking like a hallway of all her like legendary moments. I'm like, gosh, you'd think she would have been on like 20 years. Like, there's just like 5 years of just all these like scandals she's been in. It's like mom talk, swingers, arrested, pregnant again, Mormon talk. This like there was just so much. And
let us present to you the perfect bachelorette.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah, I love her. I love a Taylor Frankie Paul. I love her down. But yeah, the editing could have been better. I don't know. They just really don't give her, because she's going to be the ratings, right? Whitney Levitt as the most popular Roxy. She has sold more than any other Roxy in Chicago. Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, that's insane. I think it was up like something crazy. Like I don't want to get it wrong, but something big, 63 million. I don't know. Maybe that's way off. But anyways, so Taylor Frankie Paul will probably be the biggest bachelorette, so they really should give her a budget, and they're just not giving. I'm excited. March 22nd, we're sat for it. We've been really into TV. Love is Blind, Bridgerton, Nobody Wants This. Housemaid is now streaming. I'm very excited to watch that. That's on our list. What did we watch last night? Oh, we watched Love is Blind.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Have you been watching it?
No, I'm still catching up on all the 90 Day Fiancés, to be honest.
I mean, that's going to take forever.
No, forever. It's a lifelong commitment. Yeah, and I'm on I just picked up season 4, so I'm like also 15 years late. But
we waited forever for Young Sheldon to be over.
That's true. I was Sheldon grew up by the time I was watching Young Sheldon, so I am very you in the sense that I catch on to shows really late.
There's nothing wrong with it.
No, but there's... Oh, the America's Next Top Model documentary came out today, Monday.
I know. We were like, let's watch it for Hot Topics. And then you're like, it came out last night. I was like, oh, I would have watched it last night.
It came out at midnight. That's so late. And it's 3 episodes. So I think it's like, it's
but I was
3
up at
hours.
like 5. I could have watched it.
But I think you really got to sit down and take it in. I had to edit some interviews for ET. So I saw like advanced clips and stuff last week, and that's when I texted you. I was like, oh, this is like tea, because TYRA like just does not come off great in it.
Well, and she has like no involvement, they said, right? So she's not producing it.
So no, they originally were gonna do a documentary about like Miss J, because I guess I don't know if this. I'll do a spoiler alert just in case you want to go in completely blind. So spoiler warning. But Miss J had the stroke, so it was going to be about like her having the stroke and then being supported by Mr. J and Nigel Barker, and then obviously America's Next Top Model was going to be a part of it, but then it became the main part of the documentary, and then they were like, well, should we try to get TYRA? So then originally it was just Miss J, Mr. J, Nigel Barker, and then they got TYRA at the end, so she was the last component to be in the documentary. So she has no like creative control or anything.
Wow, I'm
involved.
surprised she agreed to do it.
Nobody's protecting her in the edit.
The edit doesn't come off great to her at all, really. Like, there are people who are still kind of like on her, are under sympathetic, I guess, to TYRA, because obviously she's like a black woman in media. Back then it was like such a different time in the landscape, you know? And there was the rules weren't like as hard and fast when it came to like ethics and stuff. So a lot of it is like in retrospect, you're seeing things that are wrong. But when they're interviewing her, she doesn't really take a lot of accountability for the thing. Like, a lot of it's kind of like, yes, this was bad, but I was, there's all these people at the top telling me to do this, or like, you guys were the ones that wanted to watch it, so I had to keep upping and upping and upping. But at the end of the day, and this is the sentiment from like Nigel, Miss J, and Mr. J, that like she had so much creative control. Like nothing got approved if Tyra didn't sign off on it. Like she was very involved in the weeds. So at the end of the day, it was like her helming it, and she had a lot of power in the show.
Yeah,
so.
the clip I had seen was, because we hadn't watched it in full either, I just saw a clip, was the one where she talked about all of them being fired after like season 8 or something like that. And she's like, they all still think it's me, but it wasn't. It was I have a boss has a boss, and I came. And then when Mr. J was being interviewed, he was just like, I came back. He came back, I guess, on like season 9. They like begged him to come back because he was going to do other things. He said, I'm not available, but then he came back. And he said Tyra didn't talk at all to him, like on the set. Like did not acknowledge him unless the cameras were rolling. So like I'm look, I feel like me and Tyra had some beef back in the day too when I went on her show and she didn't know my name. She thought I had a daughter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but whatever. Like, I think that doesn't matter as much, but I do love her now. And I think everyone, when you get older, when you look back when you're young, like things were just problematic. Like things were just problematic, but nobody thought it was an issue back then. Like people watching it, maybe some people did, but like we were watching it and I was never like, oh, this is wrong. Obviously, maybe some people had an inkling, but some people also were probably like, comedy, I don't know. You know, you have like racy comedians and like Howard Stern and like those kind of people who just
I think the problem too is that like when we were watching it, we were like young, so there should have been like an adult. And Nigel Barker also said this, like there should have been like someone in the room to be like, no, like this is inappropriate. There's very specific things that get brought up. Like I think the biggest one that will be in the docuseries is like, do you remember Shandy, the blonde girl?
Yes.
I think cycle 1.
Yes.
And the whole storyline about how she cheated on her boyfriend in Italy. But she said that she was actually like, she didn't consent. So it was sexual assault. And the show knew that, but they framed it as her like a cheating storyline.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's like
what? That's crazy.
So she was drunk, and so she didn't consent to having sex with this guy in Italy, and she like blacked out, and she like told them, like the producers and stuff, like everyone, like the producers knew that it was assault, but then it was edited as just like Shandy cheated on her boyfriend, and they only showed that infamous like call where she's like crying, telling her partner, that she cheated.
That's crazy.
So there's stuff like that. Same with
they like knew.
Yeah. And obviously like Danielle, she's the model that like Tyra closed her gap. And then Danielle was upset. She's like, then like 2 cycles later, they gave a girl a gap. And she's like, what the? And that's like
the makeovers, I think they were like psychologically acting with people. Because if one girl was like, I love my big long hair, they're like, you're getting a pixie cut. Like I feel like they were psychologically testing these girls and not always giving them the better thing. I don't care if they called it high fashion or whatever. And they knew there would be times where they would do the makeover and they'd be like, actually, I don't like this on you. We're going to give you extensions back. So a girl, or for instance, I remember a girl got like a full sew-in, which takes like 8 hours.
Yes, and then
and then they cut it out. They're like, actually, I don't like this on you.
Yes.
And she's like, I just sat through this. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like that is like a little bit of like torment for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there's all these instances, and also like with Miss J, so she had a stroke, and every like Nigel, Mr. J, everyone came to visit her in the hospital, and Tyra never reached out after having the stroke, and only sent a text message to Miss J once the documentary was like going, and then reached out.
Like how many years after the stroke?
Several, yeah.
So it's just because the documentary was filming. She's like, hey, hope you're okay.
So there's all these things. I'm like, Tyra, how? So it's tough.
I know. It is tough. It is tough because it's like also, like I understand, like you were saying, it's like, you know, being female and obviously being like black back then too. It's like you are to be like girl boss the way she did. I mean, you probably have to be a little ruthless. You have to be like cutthroat a little bit and also just do whatever it takes to get to the top. If you want to be on top. You know, and I like, so she probably had to be that some type of way, right? To like fire all your friends. Like, I guess I have like a little bit of sympathy in that sense where I'm just like, you just work really, really hard and you're like, well, I have everything going against me, right? Like I'm a female, I'm black, like I'm young, like all this stuff like that at the time, which would be like going against her. So it was, I guess, you just do whatever it takes. Kind of like, not to compare, but also when we watch like Hacks, you know, like that, like Jean Smart's character, Deborah Vance, she's like an older woman that gets to like a late night show. Yes. And she like does whatever it takes if she has to like
fire her
friend. And because you work so hard. And she says that too. It's like, you know, I've worked all this time. Obviously, like the lesson then becomes like, you know, friends are more important, all this stuff like that. But Yeah, I guess, yeah. Nowadays in 2026, everyone's like very more and more like aware and woken that you don't have to do that. And like, that's not the way to like get ahead and karma and all this stuff like that. But I have a little bit of, I don't know, I have a little bit of sympathy.
Things
but
we watch now that, 10, 20 years from now, people will look back and say, how you guys did that. It's horrible.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Especially like YouTube stuff and bloggers and all these crazy people. But I also feel for like the contestants, like Adrienne Curry, who's not in the documentary, but she must have been on live or something talking about it, how she won the first cycle. She was the first winner. And you were supposed to get this big, was it CoverGirl?
Yeah.
CoverGirl contract. And she was supposed to be like the face of it. And she got nothing. She didn't get a contract. And then they had her come back in cycle 2 and be like, hey, say how much your life changed. She goes, I was still broke. I didn't get a contract. Wow. I got like no modeling gigs. And they're like, well, we'll give you the contract if you come back. So that's kind of how they did it. But she's like, it was like awful. And they promised you nothing from the show. They didn't give you any help. So it is wild that they had this huge show profiting and then you just didn't get anything. And then obviously like the hosts too, like Mr. J and Miss J and Nigel Walker, they were like such a big part of the show.
Yeah, and then to get fired.
Is wild. And I'm glad, but I do love when someone can also like tell their story because I think there can be, like we always say, like a couple truths, right? Like maybe Tyra obviously, maybe was a little like wackadoodle back then with like the hosting of it all. But at the same time too, there's like other people that were hurt, affected, contestants, judges, friends. And Tyra, Tyra probably too, but
yeah, and also to her, for her sake too, as like a black model, she probably endured so much like bigotry and stuff as she was coming up and making her own name. So she probably thought, in comparison, this is just how it is. But it's kind of like as each generation, you got to like be better than like what you endured. Like anything that we went through, like we should have learned from that and like help the next generation not go through that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus like exposing it to more, but like, well, I did it, so
yeah. I guess with social media, that's what's because I was like, wow, people are really like young people are so like woke these days. We were saying like we were young and the models were young, but it's like God, TikTokers really know like right and wrong. I feel for them because they'll call out like Gen Z calls out their own. Like maybe they're millennials. Are the Paul brothers millennials? I don't know.
I think they're millennial. At least Logan. For
Logan,
sure.
yeah. But like Gen Z can call it out and be like, this is problematic. Like in the moment, which is like. Good. I guess social media just like brings awareness to things that are right and not right.
Mm-hmm. And it'll be interesting to see how, as people watch, what their reaction is. Because I think I see mostly people still kind of like upset at Tyra. I think because there's some accountability where there's some things where she's like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Like when it comes to talking about like weight and stuff. But then there's a lot of things where she kind of shifts the blame to someone else. And it's like, well, it's the audience. Well, it was my boss, whatever. And I think that's where she'll get into trouble. And then she said that her work's not done. She wants to bring America's Next Top Model back for a new season. I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know if that's a good. Just more. I think we need less competition shows, especially about looks and modeling. Especially nowadays, modeling's so inclusive and like there's no top model anymore. You know what I mean? Like there's like just different kinds of models. I don't think there's one specific that'd be like so impossible to find.
I know, and the industry's so different because like now everyone gets discovered from like TikToks or Instagram and stuff too. So it's so different now. Although I will say she did kind of get me because when I was in the airport, this girl came off a plane from I think from Canada or something, and I felt like Tyra Banks that moment because I was like, I saw it. I was like, she was like so pretty, like tall, like gorge, but like a little frump, and I was like, oh my God.
Oh, you saw the vision.
I was like, girl, if we just like got your posture and just, a little blowout.
Oscar's Next Top Model.
I was like, I saw the vision. I was like, oh my God, like a little natural glam, a blowout, like posture. Girl, I see you on the runway. And she was just walking off the plane with her mom, like all homely. And I was like, Mama, this is something fierce.
Call
like,
up Tyra.
Let me like take you under my wing. I'll have you stomping boots. And I really could turn her out. And I did feel like Tyra in that moment. So I'm like, maybe, but
I do love that idea of like finding someone with like that, like untapped potential.
Yes, I love that idea.
Didn't Chloe do that? Did she do like a makeover show where she found?
Oh yeah, Revenge Body.
Yeah.
That was a little more
they
fierce.
just lost weight and like, okay, get over. Tiana Taylor did it. Did you see? There was a TikTok girl who tried to get Tiana Taylor's haircut. It was so cute. Yes. So there's this girl on TikTok and she tried to get Tiana Taylor's like that iconic like hair. It's so good. And she came out and it was giving like, it was just giving a little mushroom or whatever. It was cute. And then Tiana Taylor brought her and her glam team and they just like did a full make. She looked just like her at the end. And she had the glam, the hair. It made me so happy. Like I love stories like that. I'm like, I don't know if anyone wants to look like me, but I would love to come and give you a Trish makeover. That'd be so fun. I just thought like, oh, that to me like warmed my little heart. I was like, that is what we need to do. More of that. See, Tyra could be onto something, but maybe not America's Next Top Model. Bring it back that's crazy when all this is happening.
After all this,
yeah.
It's like my work's not done.
Yeah.
Let's run
no
that
one
back.
got a contract. People felt victimized. There were victims. Like, didn't she pretend to like faint in front of people? Like, didn't she like pretend to die? Or it's like, just traumatizing people.
They were like, I forget what they even like won. I don't know. And then, like, I remember, I think Eugenia was one of the girls. I have like such a vivid memory. It was like they went to go see her backstage at the TYRA show, and she was like, "Sorry, you guys, like I just been filming the TYRA show all day. I'm just a little lightheaded." And she faints, and then Eugenia goes, "Tyra, no!" And she falls to try to catch her, and is like shaking and trembling and crying. Yes. And then she gets up, "You're going to Paris!"
That was an acting challenge. I was like, what?
Sick and twisted.
No, it was a little sick and twisted. Yeah. I'll share my TYRA experience, even though I shared it before, but when I did season 5, episode 1 of the TYRA show, I remember I flew out because I had just gotten into AFTRA. It was before SAG and AFTRA combined, but like AFTRA was like the union for TV.
Where did it film?
New York.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so they like flew me out to New York, and I found everything either on LA Casting or like Craigslist back then. So it was either on LA Casting or Craigslist, but it was like to be on the TYRA show, and I was super excited because I looked up TYRA in the AFTRA thing, and I was like, oh, it's AFTRA, and I was like, perfect, because that means you get like a higher rate. So normally these shows would pay either nothing or a stipend, like $100, whatever. So anyways, I was like, whatever. So I went out. I had just got extensions and like my nails done and everything like that. The whole point of the show was like your real hair or something like that. So I was like, okay, I knew they were gonna take my extension off, but they took they took these off, whatever. And then I thought they were gonna pay to put the extensions back in. They didn't. I was broke at the time. Anyways, I did the TYRA show. Everyone was like nice at the TYRA show. TYRA herself like does not care, but I suppose a lot of talk show hosts, like to their credit, probably don't care because they just get so many guests on those shows. Especially TYRA. I feel like she had like 10 segments per one episode because there was just so much happening on that show. And yeah, I couldn't care less. Definitely got my name wrong. Definitely thought I had a daughter. Definitely like had all this like crazy stuff. But anyways, I did the show. It was okay. It was a fine experience, but they said they were going to put my hair extensions back in. They were like, oh, we're going to put them back in because they were like the K-tips that cost $2,000. My nails, they didn't tell me were coming off. I had just gotten like fresh nails, so it hurt so bad to get them. I felt like I was on America's Next Model. I was like, they like ripped my nails off. I was like, I just got them on like literally the day before. So they ripped those off and they got my hair bleached blonde, I guess, or whatever. But whatever. And then I was like, oh, okay. So like, when can I get my extension back? And they have so many hair people on the TYRA show. I mean, they had like probably like 20 hair people on there. And they're like, oh, yeah. Well, let's get it scheduled for you today. Anyways, I go back to do my paperwork after we tape the show, and it says like non-union on there. And I was like, oh, actually, I'm AFTRA. Oh my gosh, that's when everything like shifted. They were like, nobody told us that. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, I don't know. Like nobody asked. Like usually they'll ask if you're union or non-union, and nobody really asked. And so I was like, well, I'm definitely AFTRA. So they give me the paperwork. Everyone's pissed. So then they're just like, okay, you can just go. I didn't get my per diem, like cash. I was like negative. I remember I like couldn't eat. My mom was out there and my hairstylist was out there that they flew out. And my hairstylist at the time too, like they flew her out and to like take him out. And then I was like, well, can you like pay her to put her back in? And like, no, you're on her own. So anyways, they take us to the airport then straight from there. And I remember their flights got canceled. My mom and my hairstylist's flights got canceled, and the TYRA show paid for them to come out. And then so like I was the only one with a flight back, and we were all broke. Like nobody had $1 in their account. My mom was overdrawn, I was overdrawn, and my hairdresser at the time was overdrawn, and we had no way to get back. We're like, do we call like a news outlet? Like what are we gonna do? So I let my hairdresser take my flight because I would just stay with my mom, and we're just like sitting in the airport, in the New York airport. I was like 18 or 19 or something at the time, and like we did not know how to get back, and then we just had to like. We just kept calling them. We're like, you guys canceled our flights. Like, what the heck? And then I guess eventually, they must have paid for a flight back because we got home somehow. But it was like so traumatizing, that part. Again, all of it probably wasn't Tyra's fault, but like sus. I did so many shows back then, and that was always my hustle, was to be union. And that's how I got like, instead of $100, you would get like $1,200 or something to be on it. And it's just like a show that makes like so much money. They had so much sponsors. I was like, because they showed me like at the plaza getting my hair out and stuff like that, but they did not put me up at the plaza or none of that. They didn't like pay for food, any of that stuff like that. And I was just like, oh, it was just like the worst experience ever. But over time, they're like, oh, Tyra's kind of camp, and I do like her. But damn. And she has a good career. Like, damn, if I could have a career, that would be Tyra's, right? Like, she's a Victoria's Secret model, and then she's America's Next Top Model host, and she's life size, she's a Barbie, and then she has her own talk show, and like
The ice cream.
The hot ice cream? The Smize hot ice cream? I love it. I love that she hosts. She was a host. Did she do America's Next?
Yeah.
America's Got Talent. And she did Dancing with the Stars for a minute. And she is iconic for sure.
Yeah.
So I do love her. And like older I get, I was like, okay, she's kind of camp. But I remember at the time being like, Tyra was enemy number one for me. But yeah, I guess of all the experience of talk shows, that was kind of the worst. I'll be seated for it. I never really loved America's Next Top Model. It always just made me feel bad about myself because all the plus size models were like so skinny, and you're just like, oh, I'm ugly, and everyone they hated all fat people. Like if you were like a size 6, you're like, you're disgusting, you're too fat, you need to be plus size, and the lady's like, I'm 130 pounds, like plus size. So they did kind of make you feel horrible about yourself, but
yeah, that also gets kind of addressed in the docuseries too, with like, I don't know if you remember Kenya, she was where they were like, Tyra and the judging was like, you look good here, but in every single shot they had to retouch your tummy because it was too big, and she like wasn't overweight at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, so that also is something that gets addressed too.
And like, I mean, they retouch everybody. Like, I'm sure Tyra was retouched in her prime. You know, they retouch literally everybody.
Yeah,
really, anyone's just like out there as they are.
It's so funny though. I guess it's just so different as like a gay boy because I was like definitely overweight and stuff, and I was just like living. I remember just being like, the walk busted, girl. And like I remember like you would go on the website after and you could like go and like look at the photos, and I would like make little edits in Photoshop of like the girls I loved. I was like, I was living from Extra
Really?
Summer.
I didn't know you loved it.
I think
like
the gay boy experience is very different than like, because I think it's more like aspirational as a gay boy, like the diva worship of it all. You know?
Okay, yes. Mine is just like, I feel horrible.
Targeted,
I don't look like that.
Because when they added the guys, and I was like, what?
No, we don't want this.
They're all too hot. I was like, no. Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah,
I suppose that's why like I always gravitated to like guy things. Like if there was like Reservoir Dogs had no females in it, so I was like, I love this movie.
Yeah.
There's no girls that I can feel bad about myself about.
Oh my god, when they added guys, did you watch those seasons?
No,
oh my god,
that was way later, right?
I remember one. Yeah, I was like towards the end of maybe like cycle 24 or something. I don't know, but I remember they gave one guy like a lace front like beard, and it looked so. It was busted.
Why did they do that?
It looked so bad. She was like, I love. That's why I kind of live, because she's like, we're giving you a beard. And he was like, what? They literally gave him a lace front beard. Like, looked so fake, and I think he won the show.
Oh, okay, so it worked.
It worked.
Yeah, there's one thing you couldn't do. You cannot say no to the makeover.
Yeah.
Like if you were complained,
Do you
were
really want to
eliminated.
model? In the modeling industry, you're gonna have to shave your head and bleach your eyebrows. You're gonna have to get your gap closed in the modeling industry. Like, it's crazy.
And we said yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Okay.
Damn.
We'll do whatever it takes.
And that also, again, is a theme of the show where it's like, and Nigel Barker says this, is like, well, like if we're labeled experts and we say that this is the industry, you're gonna believe us. So it's like if we say we're in Bangkok, it's the fashion capital of Asia, and he's like, it's not, but we're saying that, and now everyone's gonna believe it. So
that's actually so
true. They just have the air of like being an expert, so whatever they say is gonna be reality. So it's really weird, the psychological effect of that show.
That's kind of like the only way to probably get in back then, because it was before social media. Like how else would you get discovered, you know?
Yeah,
like in theory could have been good, but But you liked him. Oscar was seated for it.
Yeah, I was seated for it.
I'm seated for Tyra. I do love Tyra, so I just want to say that. Like, I think I always was like, Tyra, because I just like, you know, she was just so gorgeous, and like I could never be her. But
yeah.
But even when she was like the whole fat speech when they called her fat in that brown bathing suit, I remember at the time even thinking like, I feel empowered by her.
Me too. I cried. I cried watching that. Kiss my fat ass. I would watch, like, I had it, like, DVR'd, and I would rewind and play it over, and I cried, and I remember, I was in high school, and I was like, this is so empowering.
It was empowering, and I, like, watched it, I remember watching it at the time, being like, I'm gonna wear a swimsuit, so I'm gonna show my arms, you know, I'm gonna wear that, like, so she's just, like, so skinny in it, I was just like, oh my god, and just, like, perfect boobs and, like, skinny arms, I'm like... But she was one of our first body positivity, you know? Yes. People calling her fat.
Until Kenya, like, you're too fat. It's so weird.
Oh, right.
It's like, back and forth.
You know, we love a rebrand, though. She's like, it's time to rebrand now. And this would have been a good opportunity for her rebrand to be like, that was some up shit we did.
We'll see how it continues to get received. I feel like it's probably going to be 60 to 70% negative to Tyra, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
We all
what the
love
kids
change and
think.
growth. We love people like Patty Stanger from Millionaire Matchmaker. We share a makeup artist, not Ari, but another makeup artist. Actually, Ronnie. Shout out Ronnie. And he said that she feels immense guilt for how I was treated on Millionaire Matchmaker, where she called me fat and said, "Who's this person? 25 pounds ago?" That really did destroy my life, but. You know what? An apology is an apology. I mean, I get it. Like, when you're older and, like, end of life, you probably reflect and you're like, what did I do that was wrong? So, we love a reflection. Wish it didn't happen. She was, like, 50, you know? Like, if someone's in their, like, as they call it, their big age, and they're calling you fat, like, that is, like, annoying. And I guess mine was, like, 2010. I guess that was a while ago. All is forgiven, but it still hurts.
Yeah. I mean, also, again, the reality TV element of, like, it was just, like... That's like the American Next Top Model like mentality of like there's no ethics almost, like everyone is like used for entertainment no matter feelings. There's like no sensitivity, like no feelings are spared. So
every show is like that. American Idol, Simon Cowell called everyone fat. I remember that one second season. He's like, we need a bigger stage, like it's just like I feel like that was the go-to for everyone, just saying you're fat. Yeah. There was a show called Are You Hot? And I think I brought this up before. I don't think you remember this, right?
No, I remember
Lorenzo
looking it up
Lamas,
after, yeah.
Where he had a little like laser and was like lasering parts that are like fat on these like literally perfect 10s. I was like, this show's up. It was a fucked up time. Did you feel it over there? Any of the body shaming of the early 2000s?
Well, I remember it, yeah, in general.
How'd you feel about your body at the time?
I was fine at the time. So.
Okay.
But
That's why the microphone was switched away.
I was hot back then, so
He's like,
sorry, fatties.
No, but I grew up in the same environment where like my parents were like obsessive about weight or
Really?
or we
Oh, I wouldn't
talk
think
or in
that.
general people just talked down about people that were overweight and they were not even fat. They were just a little bit overweight.
My parents both like are obsessed.
So it's a generation that was
Must
just,
be.
I don't know why.
Were your parents weight conscious?
Yeah.
They always did. My mom was always doing those like snack wells and wild chips.
Same.
And...
Not weight conscious to me, but like my mom for herself. Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part too. But I just saw my mom do so many like Slim Fast. I'm like, I guess I should probably have Slim Fast.
Same. Yeah.
Wow. You're perfect just the way you are, everybody.
Yes.
Don't change for anyone but yourself.
And more hot people news. The Winter Olympics.
Are they still going?
I think they're still going, honey.
Is Shaun White in it? Johnny Weir?
I don't think Johnny Weir. Maybe Shaun White. Maybe. Is Shaun White there?
Remember he was like such the thing. He was like a Michael Phelps. Like they all were like such a gag, and now where did they go?
But usually they can maybe do 2 to 3 Olympics at the most as far as age.
Yeah. He is there as a commenter, an analyst, not as a competitor.
Damn, he got too old.
Yeah, he retired in 2022.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, what's happening? Who's the star? Who's the hot one?
I don't know. I keep seeing random like things on gay Twitter of like random hot people. I don't know who they are, but mama
hot.
kudos. The one that really gagged me, which was kind of everywhere, was the Norwegian biathlete. That's the sport. Yeah. That's the sport. He's not bi as far as I know. Yeah.
Biathletes.
Sturla Holm Logred. So he won the bronze medal, and in his like speech, he confessed to cheating on his girlfriend. And
what?
Yes. So he won the bronze medal. And he was doing an interview after winning the bronze, and he said, 3 months ago, I made my biggest mistake and cheated on her. I told her about it a week ago. It's been the worst week of my life. And how he wishes that she was there to like celebrate with him.
Oh my God, why did he say all that publicly?
I know, T. And then it was like, I don't know if anyone found it romantic. Immediately I got the ick because I was like, now all of a sudden you're putting so much pressure on her, this like anonymous girl.
Yeah.
You're the one that up, and now you're dragging her into it.
Yeah.
And it's not a romantic gesture. It's kind of like, yeah.
It's like the worst. Like, don't say it to everyone now. There's like no chance. You just weirdo.
And it became such like a viral moment that the ex-girlfriend had to speak out. And so she did an anonymous interview with the Norwegian outlet. And she said, mama kudos, I live for this doll. She said that she did not choose to be put in this position, and it hurts to have to be in it. and it's hard to forgive even after a declaration of love in front of the whole world. So she wasn't having it. She was like, no, like, I'm not taking him back. Like, he messed up, and now he's dragging me into it.
Yeah, that's double words. Like, you cheat on me, it's something I didn't want. Then you put it out there, something I didn't want. Like, what? Stop.
Yeah.
Just stop. Like, you're ruining my life twice over now. That's so weird.
I know.
He won a bronze, not a gold, sweetie. So just remember that. Why can't you come in first? Because you're a loser.
Well, he did it in the wrong place. But the Olympic like village is very promiscuous. Like, there are a lot of partying, and there's a lot going on over there.
How do you know?
And there was an article that they ran out of condoms. In that, because it's known they party. Like, they work so hard, they do their thing, and then they party after that, and everyone gets with everyone, and
that makes sense. Just a bunch of
so it's a very
testosterone athletes.
Yeah, and also, like, you're probably so focused the whole time that, like, then you finally get to, like, let loose. Also, everyone is, like, hot. So,
right.
Yeah, everyone's got crazy
rivalry.
physiques. It's just, like, a bunch of heated rivalries going on. Yeah.
Let's just hook up with each other.
And then, so he got another bronze after that, and then he apologized in the next speech.
Oh, my God. Stop giving him awards. Stop giving him a microphone.
like a new reality TV show of dating.
My gosh, that's what he said on his speech. So weird.
And he said, I deeply regret bringing up this personal story on what was a festive day for Norwegian biathlon. I am not quite myself these days, and I'm not thinking clearly. My apologies to his other competitor, Johan, who deserved all the attention. Oh, no, after winning. Okay. And he said, also, my apologies go to my ex-girlfriend who involuntarily ended up in the media spotlight. I hope she is doing well. I can't change this, but I will now put this behind me and focus on the Olympics. Girl, too little, too late. It's just too little, too late.
What sport is he in?
Biathlon. Don't ask me what it is.
Biathlon. What is that? Okay, sounds like a made-up sport, but kudos.
What is a biathlon? Let's see.
Right.
A winter sport that combines cross-country skiing and rifle shooting. Girl, that's doing the most. I'm sorry.
They're skiing on a flat surface and then they're shooting.
That's like in Drag Race when like they do a talent show and they're doing death drops, fire spinning, flag twirl. It's like, girl, just stick to one talent.
Stick to one.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Rifle shooting is crazy. How did that...
What? I don't know. That is so weird.
Who made that a sport? Like, let me ski and also shoot a gun. What?
Yeah, what do you shoot? You just shoot like clay pigeons or what? That's random.
That's crazy. Winter Olympics a little unserious, but also kudos to all the Olympians.
Yeah, I mean, it is impressive that you made it.
It's impressive. Some of them I'm like, what is going on here? But I couldn't do it. So.
No. Well, at least he issued an apology, something Jake Paul could never do. To Jetta, she deserves better. She wins her gold medal, and everyone's just talking about what a dumb boyfriend is.
I know.
That's great. I would literally break up with like somebody if I won my gold medal and then you're just talking about like the Super Bowl and how much you hate it and being like bigot. Is that the right word?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Like I'd break up.
I know.
Weirdo. So random.
I know. And there's also the U.S. Figure skater. What's his
Ilia?
name? Yes, Ilia. He lost, right? Yep.
Unfortunately. I mean, I've been watching him for a long time, and he was like an unbelievable athlete. He's probably the best that I've ever seen. And everyone was so excited about him getting the gold. Like he was, and the pressure just got to him.
Oh, I would be that person.
Feel bad for him.
Oh, under pressure is like I couldn't even imagine Olympics. Like when it's like the pressure's on, like I'm so bad. Like I mean, because Olympic athletes are probably more used to the pressure, but in general, I feel for him. Okay, like I get it. Like everyone's like you're very Alex Ward at the Grammys. He performed Ordinary a million times, and then you're at the Grammys, and it's like. You sound like that, you know what I mean? Just double like that sucks. Like you know you're perfect, you know you're amazing, you know it, and then when like the pressure's on,
Choke.
Oh man, well he'll probably get a movie about him. Maybe Margot Robbie will play him. You know, it's very like
maybe Margot Robbie will play him. It's crazy,
she was an ice skater.
Maybe Troye Sivan. I don't know.
Oh, Troye Sivan would be great. That'd be his good acting.
Although the gag is everyone, and I don't know much about him, but everyone was bringing up he was homophobic back. When he was 18, and everyone kept being like, well, and everyone was bringing up the homophobia as if it was like recent and rampant, and I was like, oh, screw this guy, figure skating, you're gonna be homophobic? And then I went to actually look it up, and he was 18, and it was pretty much his comment. He was like on an Instagram live, and he said, someone asked if he was straight, and he was like, bro, let's be honest, I can't be straight anymore because I need those artistic scores up, so I gotta say I'm not straight, so my scores go up. So he was joking that he would be scored better if he was gay because it is such a.
Is he not?
He's straight.
Well,
Yeah. So
I mean, who confirmed?
him
When?
in this Instagram live, he's saying I'm straight, but I gotta not be. I gotta say I'm gay in order to get scored better because I guess his joke was if I was gay, they would skew my scores up. So everyone was really on his. And he had to go to sensitivity training after this and issue like 3 apologies.
Well,
Does he follow you? It's an easy way to check.
no speculation, but I've seen this film before. I've been in this film before about lots of men being like, I'm straight, but I will go with the gay thing, I guess. And it's like, wow, but you don't just go with the gay thing if you're straight.
Yeah. He also got asked in this interview lately. Again, obviously, my algorithm is very Swifty, but he got asked about like, oh, what music do you like? He's like, I listen to everything. And then the interview went like, oh, even Taylor Swift? And he said, not everything. I hate Taylor Swift. And it was a little Tay voodoo because it's hard to escape the Tay voodoo. Like she comes somehow karmically. This isn't even just me and Swifty. This is unbiased. Karmically, somehow every tongue that raises against Taylor Swift falls. So
it is giving like when closeted, men or that just say they're 100% straight are being like, oh, I hate that gay. It's like, well, you did suck a you know what I mean? Like it's very,
Oh my God.
it's very that.
Oh
it's
my
very,
God.
if you have to try so hard to be like, oh, I hate gay things. Like, like you're probably hiding something. Suppressed, maybe you don't even know it. That's crazy.
I
Okay,
know.
well, I feel sad for him for what happened. And I still feel sad for him because that interview is just kind of chaos. Like if you are straight, like that's a crazy thing to just be so like homophobic and weird. And then if there's something suppressed, then that's sad too.
Yes.
There's just lots of sadness.
yes.
You can come on the podcast. We don't have to talk about that, but I would love to just talk.
Oh, yeah.
I love a little chat with an Olympic athlete. Especially like I think it's more camp to fumble. Do you know what I mean? Like I like Alex Warren's performance at Grammys is the only one I remember because it's like, oh, you fumbled.
Yes. Who's Moses' favorite Olympian from the last Summer Olympics?
Oh, the
Oh, we're
breakdancer.
talking about,
Yes,
What's her name?
exactly.
Ray Gunn.
Yeah, look, he remembers because she
Yes.
flopped so terribly that she's iconic.
I
The
love-
kangaroo move.
Oh,
Work. See? That's a legacy.
exactly. When you know the flops, like that's what stands out, not the perfection of it all. Kudos, mama.
Kudos for flopping.
Yeah.
Truly, yeah. Kudos
But
for
don't be
flopping.
homophobic. Like that's weird. Okay, you gotta go to sensitivity classes.
Yes, he went to sensitivity training after that. Although he was 18 at the time, at least, benefit of the doubt. He was young.
How old is he now?
21.
No, still young.
Still young.
Still young. You figure
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah.
I was confused. Yeah, it was like, oh, I see those men in tights flowing on the ice to music. I want to be that.
But not Taylor Swift. Yeah, keep that away from me.
It's giving David Dobrik. I love strippers. I love going to strip clubs. It's like, okay, well, all right.
Get him next Winter Olympics, Ilya.
Where
4
that's gonna
years?
be
4 years? Are they every 4 years?
'Cause
Yeah.
2 years is summer, right? The next 2 years.
Damn. That is wild. You train all
4
the-
years.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You get 4 years of your life and then you flop. I mean, that does.
That's
It's tough.
Yeah.
They should give them therapists, some mental health resources. They
I
probably
would
do.
hope so, right? Because
That's
it's
a
a lot of
lot.
pressure. That's a lot of pressure.
You can just see on their faces too. Like,
Could never be me, truly.
me neither. That's why I love just being a flop. Like when people know you as Flop Tropica,
Yeah,
it's like, oh, you
it's
really,
nice.
yeah, you can only impress people really.
Yeah.
And that's what I love. I
Yeah.
love,
When you get the title of like Olympian or of any, you know what I mean? Like if you're competing in the Olympics, there's like a pressure to slay.
Yes,
Like, yeah, you really
yeah.
gotta slay. If you have like Olympian, whatever, like Olympian biathlete, Olympian skier, then you gotta slay.
Yeah.
But if you just are amateur skier, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Then you can flop and it's cool. Or if you do well, it's like, wow, you did that.
yeah. Or if we made the Olympics, like, oh, they just made it. We don't have to win.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you just made it.
You
That's
made
pretty
it to
impressive.
the Olympic Village. That is crazy.
How do we get there? How do you even audition?
We gotta pick a sport, I guess. Like whatever is the least competitive.
Like, do
Like
rifling. Get a rifle.
what if we end up like slaying?
What would it
rifling?
be? Oh, right. You wanna... Okay, we can
Maybe-
try.
God, I don't know. Like a toboggan. No, I don't even. The toboggan
toboggan?
kind of crazy too.
I would love to toboggan.
Curling. I think curling will be good at. I have a feeling that I'll be
Which
really
one
good
is-
at curling.
which one's
When
curling?
It's that piece of like granite of like marble that they push on the snow.
Oh.
And
It
then
looks like
the
a
two
big
of
burger
you,
patty.
all you have to do
Oh.
is like brush the floor, like in front of it to get it to the right spot.
You think you'll be good at that?
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm good at, like throwing something and
Well, you definitely can make the Olympics. I don't know if I can.
I guess we can, instead of the track meet, we just do the Just Trish Olympics. We could
Winter
do the
Olympics. We don't have any snow.
flop blink.
Flop Olympics. I kind of live for the Flop Olympics.
That's
Yes.
will be us. We'll do it.
We'll be limping in the flop Olympics.
You guys are all gonna win. I think I'm training. I'm training for it. I'm ready for
We
it.
got
I've been
4
doing
years.
well, more like 4 weeks. We gotta set that up. That's gonna be a good one. Wait for it. It's coming. It's coming soon. We did the
No,
Warner
it's
Brothers
raining.
tour.
It's raining, so we had to postpone.
True, yeah.
That was Moses. Yesterday, he's like, I'm gonna start walking every day, and then he's like, oh, but it's raining today.
I'll get him next.
It
when the
was
storm
pouring.
clears,
Yeah,
yes.
it was pouring. Because I said that. I was like, you should walk every day. You love walking. You go fast with me. He can go double speed without me. So I was like, well, when I'm glamming, I would love to walk every day too, but I don't know. I got donuts instead. Priorities. So what we do?
There was some relationship news that I'm interested to get your take in, because I could honestly kind of see this going either way. Did you see Zayn on Call Her Daddy? Zayn Malik.
Oh my god! I thought you were saying Jazzy. I was like,
Oh,
that's crazy.
I was like, wait, the blank stare. I'm like, what?
Oh yeah,
Zayn
I
Malik.
think this was after we did our last one. 'Cause I saw a
Yes.
little bit of it. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I think I quote tweeted something. I was like, something he said was diabolical.
Yeah, he talked about his relationship with Gigi Hadid.
Yes.
He said that he has never truly been in love, even when it came to Gigi. He said, at that moment in time, I might have thought I was in love, but as I got older, I realized maybe it wasn't. And he said, maybe it was lust, maybe it was this, maybe it was that. I don't feel like it was love. And just to say on the record, I will always love G because she is the reason my child is on this earth, and I have the utmost respect for her, but I don't know if I was ever in love with her.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, why do men say stupid all the time? It's like, why who asked this question? I guess Alex Cooper. But did people not know, like, tact? Like, he's also grown age, right? He's 30 something.
Yeah.
Like, what a weirdo.
They
And also,
did-
it's like the mother of your child.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be like, I don't think I was.
And they dated on and off for 6 years. That's
That's
a
a
long
long
time.
time.
Yeah. I think I want to give him benefit of the doubt, kind of. I think maybe he didn't understand what the hell he was saying. I think he maybe meant kind of how, like, when you were talking about relationships the other week, where it was like, I feel like, Moses is my first, like, actual boyfriend, basically, because, like, nothing else kind of counted. Maybe he's thinking that, like, the greatest love is, like, always in the future versus the past. But I don't think you could say I wasn't in love, period.
Also, like, when you have a baby with someone, like, that
yes.
baby's like, well, I wasn't made out of love.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Like, that's weird.
Yeah.
No, if I had a baby with someone, I definitely would be like, I had a relationship before Moses. I wouldn't be like, oh, never had a relationship before. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And I know also too, like, he had like a falling out with like Yolanda Hadid, her mom. So there was some like Yolanda alleged that Zayn was physical with her, like they had a physical altercation, but Zayn denied the allegations, and he filed a no contest plea to 4 counts of harassment. Just so he wouldn't fight the charges in court. So yeah, there is some like weird tension there between like Yolanda and Zayn a couple years ago.
He's from One Direction?
Yeah, Zayn was from One Direction.
He left early.
Yeah, he was the first one to leave.
How do people feel about him?
I think people like him. I like Zayn.
Oh, you do? After all this? I mean, I don't know him, but I don't like him off of this information.
I know. See, I was going to say, because he is like really low key and like quiet. And so I think because he was super low key this past few years, I was like, you know what, yeah. But then he's talking, and I'm like, ooh, because he also talked about like how he's like cheated in a lot of his relationships. He was also with Perry Edwards from Little Mix.
Wow, he gets a lot of women.
I know,
Cute women.
Yeah, and I think it was right before Gigi, and he cheated on her as well. And then after Perry, it was Gigi. So it's one of those things where like he at least acknowledges that he's the problem, but then says dumb stuff too that I'm like, oh, Zayn, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I guess because I guess it can go one of like two ways. Like people can respect it, right? Like Jason Derulo like recently said that he just cannot be monogamous. He does not want to be monogamous. Like that's it. That's his lifestyle. But I mean, I guess if you're honest, if you know, like Nick Cannon's families, like they all know about each other. So I guess if they all know and they're fine with it, I don't know. If you just like, I'm just this person, I don't know. Like when you're so famous and so young, I always say this, like, it would be hard not to cheat. I know that sounds crazy. Like I hate cheaters. I think they're awful. But like these famous people, I always tell people like the famous people, there's so much temptation and you're so young.
And they're like a lot of traveling and stuff too. So like, oh, it doesn't count because I'm here.
Yes.
I'm never going to see him again, blah, blah, blah. So
Yeah, I don't know if they are capable of being monogamous. Has it worked? Like, there has been a pop star who's like normal, like just like, you know, in a relationship and doesn't cheat. Like if you're single, whatever, like you can, you know, do whatever you want. But like,
I'm sure there has.
I feel like it all ends in
I can't really
cheating.
think of one on top of my head, but I'm sure there has. I don't know.
Yeah. It just
Yeah.
feels all like they're all cheaters all the time.
Yeah, there's just so much.
The ones in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Even when they're not in relationships, like one girl will be like, oh, I thought I was dating him, but he was like sleeping with other girls at
Yeah.
the time. You know, you always hear about that stuff too.
Matt Rife.
Oh.
Matt Rife tease. Yeah.
Well, comparing him to Zayn's crazy. I mean, it's expected. Matt Rife's a loser. I just saw him in some movie with like bleach blonde hair. He acts such like a goof. Like who's hiring him? He is. He's giving Dane Cook, like, because there, you know, like he had that moment where he was like, okay, we kind of like Matt Rife, and then just became completely awful.
Yeah.
And it was Dane Cook for a minute. Everyone loved Dane Cook. He was pretty funny. Matt Rife was funny for a minute. I remember seeing early on in like his stand up like
The
crowd work. Yeah, on TikTok. You're like, oh, this guy's funny.
And the more you find out about him, it's like, oh, I don't actually.
Yeah,
don't like
let's.
you. Yeah.
We were talking
Sometimes
about
talk
earlier.
less, yeah.
Yes, talk less.
If you're unlikable, just talk. Or like if you say dumb, just talk less.
That's what Aaron Burr said to Hamilton. Yeah. Talk less, smile more. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for.
Mm-hmm.
And that is because you can make an assumption when someone doesn't talk. Like, you know, you make the assumption that for the most part, oh, they're just in their, you know, they're just living their best life.
Yes.
You know, whatever. Sometimes it's better. As I do 3 podcasts a week. Whenever you do a podcast, that's why people don't do podcasts. I feel like people just talk. They talk too much.
Yeah.
Us too. When you can clip anything. When people are like, I tried broccoli first time. Like, Oscar, find a clip of Trish eating broccoli. What you have, Joey Graceffa? One time I ate broccoli with Joey Graceffa. And that was it. And then I brought broccoli last night. But like, yeah, you can really find a clip of anything.
That is so funny.
That's why it's like, if you can't find a clip of me saying something, then I probably didn't say it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, let's see. Because sometimes people like to be like, oh, Trisha, this is like, find a clip of me saying it, and then that's proof. But if I talk so much, and if you can't find one clip of me saying something, there you have it. That's your answer. Because there's so many clips of me just saying so much stuff out there.
I have a Joey Graceffa hot topic. I do want to at least, that I'm going to transition to, but I want to at least say also to button up the Zayn thing, that there was a Gigi Hadid quote when she was talking to Vogue, when she was talking about having joint custody of their daughter, that she said, Zayn and I do our custody schedules months in advance. That doesn't mean that it doesn't change here and there, but we help each other and have each other's backs. And she said that there's a feeling of love and camaraderie. So like the difference of like her being like, yeah, like there's love there, like we make it work, versus like him being like, I wasn't in love. Like
it's very Kim and Kanye too. Kim like, I want to protect Kanye, and Kanye just being like, she's the worst. You know what I mean? It's very it's always the guys. It's always the ones with the penis, no offense, but it's always those people that just can't seem to think.
Yeah, because I saw some like Zayn fans being like, no, Gigi said also that she didn't love him, but like the only quote I saw was her saying that there's like love there about, you know, their shit, like, you know, joint custody with their daughter and stuff. So maybe it's somewhere along the lines, but I haven't been able to find
it. I think it's fine if girls say it. Guys, you just look like such an asshole. Like, girls can whatever. You know what? You broke their heart, whatever. He cheated. So let them say whatever they want. Guys, it's like, no, you cheated. Of course you didn't love her. Like, what do you mean? Like, don't say it again and like say it like so weird and embarrassing for you. Although he is hot. You know, he could be Heathcliff too.
He's gorgeous, yeah.
He'd have been a good one. He has tattoos?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's cute. I think he's coming to the Kia or Inuit Dome. He's coming somewhere. He just had a tour announcement.
Oh, yeah. And he had a mini residency in Vegas for a little bit.
You gonna see him?
No.
Do they just all sing songs, The One Direction, by themselves?
Yeah.
I love that.
Do. Yeah.
Why don't they just all come together to sing it?
I know, at this point, just come back together. I think Zayn and Louis got back together for something on Netflix at the end of last year, but that was it. But yeah,
I don't know which one Louis is. He's not the one from The Voice.
No, that's Niall. You loved Niall. He was your number one.
Is he Niall?
Niall Horan?
Oh, I think it was like Liam or something. Is there a Liam?
Liam's the one that passed away.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Niall's the blonde one, the Irish one.
Yeah, I love him. I love him.
Niall,
He's kind of popular too, right? He
they're
does
also
tours.
popular, yeah.
Well, not Louis.
Louis is actually really popular in the UK. In the UK, he's really popular, yeah.
We love the UK. I do love the UK. If he's popular there, we love him. No, I like all of them. They're all nice. I actually follow Kate Cass. I think that's probably why Liam comes in my mind. Do you know Kate? She was his girlfriend at the time of passing.
Yes.
She talks a lot about him, and people come for her. I'm like, oh my God, get over it. They're like, get over it. Because she always like crying about, she's like sad. She gets sad about him, and she like remembers him, and people like, get over it. And she's like, no.
It's really weird.
I love her. She follows me too. She was on a podcast. I wanted to come on. I don't know what I talked about because I don't know like the lore of that, but I think she's cute. I like her.
That's weird that people would be mad at her for that.
Yeah, people like to get mad. They really get mad at her in the comments. I'm like, damn.
But then I feel like if she was too happy, people would be mad. Like, you don't miss him at
part
all.
Too.
Yeah,
that was very Mikayla with like the divorce and then the Valentine's Day. She turned off her comments. Everyone was like pissed that she was getting ready for Valentine's Day.
I thought that was funny. Like that was objectively hilarious. The video after your divorce announcement being like, get ready with me for Valentine's Day. I have to look so hot.
No, I liked it too.
That is objectively fierce. Objectively fierce. Scientifically fierce.
Literally, like the next one is that. I'm like, love it.
I love the little swipe trends. I'm like, I love that.
Take a minute. Take it in. I am getting a divorce.
Get ready with me for Valentine's Day. I need to look so hot tonight.
We always say that, like we did say, because like, you know, that week of silence is nice because it's like, okay, she's taking it in, but it's better this way to just be like, here I am again. Like, here I am.
I love it. I think it is so camp. People can, and it'll age well. Like maybe right now, this is an unpopular opinion that is fierce. Come back to me. It's kind of like you. Like when it was happening, like all the scandals and stuff, like in the crying on the floor, like in the moment, it's like, so cringe. But then like years later, it's iconic. It's gonna be iconic at some
point.
Have
the best reaction to her announcement.
I'm scared.
It's Moses' reaction to Stitch.
I don't want to sit down for this video.
Oh.
I am getting a divorce.
This is what she thinks everyone is reacting like.
Take a minute. Take it in.
I can't breathe.
Since you brought it up.
You're gonna want to sit down for this video.
Okay.
I can just watch it.
Run back that chair break. Oh my God.
You know, I told a chair breaking story about the Cheesecake Factory so many times and no one believed me, and then now like 2 times publicly it's been on film that I've broken a chair. It's insane. But can I tell you, that was my reaction to Mikayla. I was like on the way to New Mexico and I alerted the masses, our Just Trish group chat, which I never used.
I was like,
oh my gosh. I was, and everyone's like, my jaw's not on the floor. But I was like, mine kind of was. I was kind of gagged.
I was kind of gagged too.
2 days prior, I'm just like, she can wear her wedding ring. It doesn't mean anything. She doesn't have to wear it if she doesn't want to.
Agreed.
Me wearing my wedding ring today, I was like, just in case. Like, I know. That's great. My jaw was on the floor.
I was gagged.
They do seem, and like, not like, to me, it's like, you go through so much, right? Like, I don't know their situation. No one knows it. They don't like the speculation. But I mean, I'm sorry. You can't say, like, don't talk about it when it's like, you know, when it's out there. Like, me made a whole thing. And she did set it up to be epic, right? She's like, sit down, take it in. Yeah. So we're taking it in. This is just a reaction. No negative. Holding space. No speculation whatsoever. But I do think that, like, I thought they were going to be, like, endgame because it's like when you go through so much, like they survived that year of, like, rehab. All stuff she said publicly. Obviously, I don't know her. It's like, and you know, I think she kind of came up, right? She met him when she wasn't as popular. So it's like kind of when you know, like us, right? Like I was very popular when we met, but I was very broke. So I feel like when you know someone from like negative $1 million in debt and then you kind of like come up, you're like, I kind of trust this person. You know what I mean? It's like a good one. And then vice versa with him. He was like in rehab. He tried to work on himself. He'd come back in her videos. It seems like he had a regular job that he liked. So I kind of thought it was going to work. I really did. And I'm sad. My jaw was on the floor, Mikayla, and I was very sad about it. And I don't believe in love anymore. Giving up on it.
As you're married with kids.
Yes, I don't believe it. Moses, for a minute I was. I think I was so sad. I was was like, I don't believe in this anymore.
She still loves him. He loves her. I think sometimes there's situations where there's something else happening that cannot allow the love to...
You just gotta walk away from it.
Yeah, and I think she still loves him. I think she wishes things would be different. So I don't think that's the conclusion.
I respect it.
I was heartbroken for them because I know that you have to really, really fight and struggle so much to get to this point where you're like, okay, we can't continue this. So they must have been through so much, and that so many heartbreaks, so many disappointments, so many.
She did say it was a couple months ago they decided on the divorce too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I wish she would have delivered it differently because I wanted to feel for her more. Like I wanted to feel for her more. I wanted to be there with her. But when I'm just like, okay, wait for the sun to hit from the window, so I look this way, and then when she told me to sit down, I was like, no, I don't want to sit down. She like told me take a minute. I'm like, I'm not taking a minute. Like I don't like when the way she delivered it.
Well, I disagree because everyone loves to do no makeup, sad on the floor. She's like, let me get that light, let me get that lash, and let me look fierce. And I like that. I really did. I felt it. I think because I feel her.
I'm like literally split between the two because my initial thought was very Moses. I was like, okay, they'll be like, first of all, I love you. You're gonna want to sit down.
I loved it. Yeah.
And take a minute. Like, it was so drama and like too much. But on the other hand, it was big news. Like it was People Magazine, E! Online. Like it was big news. So like we kind of did have to sit down and sit with it for a minute. It was big.
I never once took a Hot Topic throughout the week. I couldn't care less about Hot Topics any other day. But this one, I was literally saying on the way to New Mexico.
It shook you, yeah.
I was so shook. I had to process it because I wanted to talk about my TikTok. But I was like, wait, she doesn't want to talk about it. She doesn't want to talk about it. Let me take a minute. We'll talk about Hot Topics. You know, I was like...
time, Pat, a week.
Yeah, she was fine. She was doing Get Ready With Me. So I was like, okay, she's fine. Not to say she's fine, but she was fine enough to move on. But I love that she said in the Get Ready With Me, she goes, comments are off. I was like, because they were. She like disabled comments on all the things. I was like, period. I think she did sponsorship since then. Got to keep hustling. You got to make that bag.
Also, I know she gets a lot of in general, but you got to give her props because like to have gone through this, and this was like months ago, she said when, they were saying they were gonna get divorced, to have gone through that like secretly and still have been posting and doing the sponsorships, like getting on camera as if literally nothing is wrong at all, still like performing
crazy
in a way, like it is a performance on her TikTok. So like still posting the TikToks. I mean, is it the hardest job in the world? No, but it's still just like put on the mask that everything's okay. No one has any idea. Like,
what do you mean? Try being an influencer for a day.
Exactly. Yeah.
It is hard when you're going through something and you have to just like come on and be like, here I am. It's hard. Yeah. She did influence me for that. The Let Me Purr.
Oh,
it was pineapple. I got some. They were pretty good. Well, now it makes sense. Which like I've never been eating out. I was like, oh, get divorced.
I know, in hindsight, yeah.
So I'm trying to protect Cody. I'm like, well, let's not put out that before. That's a little crazy, but marketing. It got me to buy it. I was like, all right, I was in Target. Yeah. Give me some Let Me Purr.
That check must have been something fierce. Let's say that. Because there's nothing Courtney could have done to sell those Lemmys the way Mikayla did. So
I really did go buy them. I was like, I should get that too.
She should have like a share in the company, you know what I mean? That's
and
fierce.
Everything. The L'Oreal mascara, that was the thing before her divorce video was like a commercial with them for mascara. I was like, she really a queen of marketing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like her.
I know she is so like controversial. Again, I think that in the grand scheme of like problematic influencers, I mean, we really have some diabolical people, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, really doing terrible, horrific, saying the worst things ever. Like, in comparison, I think people for some reason get more bad about Mikayla putting on a show and being like very hyperbolic about whatever she's selling, which I get. Because it is like, the whole like lying to your audience or whatever. But compared to the Pauls who are like being the absolute worst, and like crypto scams allegedly and rug pulls and this and that, like.
And every actor that gets paid to advertise something, that's what it is. That's the name of the game.
I think it's because she's a beauty guru, and beauty gurus are always so perfect, and they present so perfect, and so like their aesthetics are so good. Like everyone looks is like so gorge and clean. Like, I think of like Jaclyn Hill, Jackie Aina, and they're all just like perfect, picture perfect. And Mikayla's like not. So I think it's easy for like the community of the girls and gays. That's like our one person that's like a little different, a little odd. She's like, don't know. I guess I kind of feel for her because I feel like back in my 20s too, like I was like crazy. But like I do think when someone's a little different, it's kind of easy to be like, oh, look at this person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I like that she's different. But I appreciate a breed guru who's a little, and she looked great. Like I said, I don't mind the divorce announcement where she's fierce.
And to be honest, like no matter what, even if it's the most sincere, like genuine, emotional thing, because I remember posting the Joey and Daniel one when I was working for him. I was the one that had to post the video, the breakup video.
Oh,
and
were you so excited? What were you feeling when you posted it?
I was like anxious, I think, and then seeing the response, like it became like a meme of Joey crying, and like, people were gay Twitter vicious either way.
Oh, so what was it? What was
people were just like the concept of like breaking up with your boyfriend and recording yourself crying or whatever, and it's like,
oh well.
So you're really damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like if you're fierce and you're serving, people are gonna be mad. If you're crying, people are gonna make fun of you. So there really is no win. You might as well look hot, you know.
Did he cry? What was his crying face?
He was. I think they both were crying, Joey and Daniel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were they like hugging each other, crying?
Yeah, it's like arm around the shoulder. You know, Joey's head in Daniel's neck as he cried. It was yes.
I don't remember that one.
Natural light. They were sitting in their guest room. I remember like it was yesterday.
Wow. Yeah, Did you set it up?
No, I think I just sent they sent the footage and I just had to do like a tiny little trim. And
Did you edit? Not editing a breakup video. Yeah. Here's the footage, Jimmy.
In his defense, it wasn't very. I think it was just like a Trish cut. You know
they could have probably done that. It takes 2 seconds. If I had a serious video, I think I could just probably
I'm too
trim it.
heartbroken to edit right now.
Oh yeah, they got to do the thumbnail.
Yeah, and then I had to do the thumbnail. Yep, I had to do that.
Breakup videos are kind of iconic though. I do love watching people's breakup. I never know because I always just got blocked. I never had time to make a breakup video with anybody. It was just me by myself. That's why I was alone on a kitchen floor. I was mostly just blocked. So I was like, here's a video for everybody to know what's happening. I like it when at least you're amicable and can sit next to the person. Mine was never like, guys, we're still friends. There's so much love between us. It was never that. I wish we had somebody who was like that now. Not like for their sake, but I wish somebody could just be like, actually, they're a piece of shit.
Well, I guess it's a Mormon wife.
Oh, yeah. She did backtrack. I know. I like her. I got to hit her up. She's coming up soon. Layla. Yeah. She looked great. You know, I hope Cody does well. I think she maybe talks a little too much about Cody for wanting to keep him private. You know, she probably could just be like, we're getting divorced. She kind of goes on a little bit about trying to protect him and kind of insinuating it was his fault. I was like, girl, let's just cut it shorter here.
Yeah, I get
you know, because, I know she like says she wants to protect, but sometimes protecting is just not talking about the person at all.
But I feel like damned if she does, damned if she don't, either way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's better to be damned if you don't talk about somebody because at least it's better for
you
them.
You can place the blame
It's like the Winter Olympic guy. It's probably just better not to say it. Maybe you thought you were doing some grand gesture, but I think in general, I love, me, I too. I would love to talk on I do talk on people's behalfs, but I think it's sometimes better not to. If I had to take a lesson for myself too, I'd probably be like, let me not talk on someone else's behalf.
That's fair, yeah.
If you really want to protect them and keep them private. Moral of the story, I think in general, do as I say, not as I
do. Yeah.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Do as I say, not as I do. Keep your relationship private. If he wants to be private, keep him private. You're a private person.
Yeah, but at least you were very clear. You were like, if you want to be with me, just know this is the way it is.
First of all, I did not say that. I did not say this is the way it is. We were so private.
No, you were just like, if I'm dating somebody, I want to share it. If I'm doing something, I want to share it. I'm not gonna hide my life. I'm not gonna stop doing what I regularly do. I eat, I do things, I post. So you were very clear about that.
Can't stop me from eating.
So, but I'm saying, like, if you give me the choice and I choose it, then it's my choice. Then it's fine.
Do you regret?
No.
You didn't even finish my sentence. Do you regret?
No, I have no regrets.
Okay, I love that. Do you regret? No.
We have a beautiful family in life, so no.
All right. Love that. I probably regret some things I put on
in the words of Katy Perry, no regrets, just love.
Ooh, what song is that?
Teenage Dream.
Oh, that's a good one.
Your favorite song from Darren
Criss. No regrets, just love.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that one. I regret some things. I put out a little too much information. But I learned. I feel like at the beginning I'd put out every single thing that came up between me and Moses. And now it's like, the internet doesn't need to know everything.
Yeah.
They don't need to know much, actually. There's not much to say. What if there was? You know, sometimes that happens, right? It's like afterwards, it's like, well, I won't say who. There is an internet couple that like recently separated, divorced, and supposedly is having a baby. Or he's having another baby with someone. I just saw it on TikTok. It's alleged right now.
Oh.
Yeah. You can bleep it maybe.
That's who I was thinking when you said that. Whoa.
I think he's having a baby with that. Isn't that
Yikes.
crazy? That's so crazy. I don't know. But I guess, like, again, don't idolize people's relationships either, because people saying that during Valentine's Day too. It's like, oh, all these people posting happy couples. Sometimes the happiest couples are the ones not even posting.
Yeah. See, I wasn't gonna post, but then Darian posted last minute, and I was like, okay.
Did he post? I didn't see.
He did a story. I'm
I
like,
saw
yeah,
a thirst
sure.
trap. I think he was shirtless and a hike or something. Like that.
He'd always be hiking shirtless. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. He could have been Heathcliff too.
And yeah,
Could have been a good one.
He's not like an amazing actor, but sure.
Is he not? How do you know? Have you seen him?
I don't know if he's ever tried, but sometimes he sometimes he'll be like, he'll put himself in little skits or something, and he's not that great. But I kind of like Moses, I guess. Like kind of like fish out of water, but he's trying, you know, and serving in his own way.
A for effort, always. The effort is put forth is appreciated. We gotta do our acting challenge for Patreon still too. I love it. I love a little acting challenge.
I guess speaking of acting challenge and viral couples, Joey Graceffa and Daniel Prada really stoking the flames of a potential reunion back together.
They're just trying to get those book sales. He's like, come see us live at my book signing at the Grove. I was like, okay. Did you see that?
A lot of making out. Yeah.
It's wild for Joey. He's so clean cut, wholesome, doesn't show much PDA ever. And then this was like book talk. This was sultry.
I know. And also I'm like, ain't the book about lesbian witches? Like, how... Like, when did this happen?
Oh, that was crazy. That was a crazy one. That did come out of...
3 TikToks in a row making out. And it's like, I'm sorry.
3?
3, yes.
Different ones posted?
Yep. And
They
you know
really-
they had some outtakes. Like...
Oh, my God.
Was there an intimacy coordinator?
I would love to know that. I couldn't even imagine doing that even with Moses. I'm just like, oh, my gosh. Like, it makes me blush a little bit. I was like, oh, that's so crazy. Just like
I know.
I also don't look attractive making out for sure. I definitely do not have like a chin or like a profile to be doing that. But
and Daniel with like no pants on, like
he has no pants.
No pants.
Oh,
just undies.
Could have put a little gray sweatpants or something. Give the illusion.
Joey had gray sweatpants, but Daniel had no pants.
What do you have? He had a box of briefs?
Just a shirt. I mean, you can't see his underwear, but he just had a shirt, like a dress shirt on.
Okay. Is Joey shirtless?
No, he's wearing sweatpants and a hoodie. I'm like...
I was seated. I sat. I was like, no, you got me. Book is ordered. Give me those lesbian witches. That's what this made me feel. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I like it. You know, they should just be together. We talked about the same thing on the Patreon. Like,
I know.
Why are you not?
How did we really foreshadowed everything that's been going on? Yeah, like crazy.
It's like you guys are always together. You're making out. You're hooking up. He's coming to decorate your house. Like, I think you guys are just a couple. I think that's just what it's called.
Oh my God.
They went out and explored. They were giving Carly Bible and her fiance, Max. I forget his name. But they were together as kids. And they came together when she was an influencer like 10 years ago. Oh, Brett Cap is his name, Brett Cap. And then now they're engaged. After she had a baby and she went out. You know what I mean? It's like...
If you love something, set it free. And if it comes back,
it's yours.
Whatever they say.
Yeah. So I think Joey and Daniel, this is it. I mean, you know, I think it's it for you guys. This is it. Stop looking. You found it. You found
I mean, you gave it 6 years apart. You're still making out. Just get back together.
Just get back together. Have Oscar edit "We're Back Together" video
well,
for you.
That's not get crazy.
If you need to do a little trim, invoice him for that. Be like, here it is, a little trim.
I will edit the "We're Back Together" video just because I'm nosy.
Nostalgia. Yeah, you want to get the tea first. Give it to E.T., give it to us. Give it to Eden. Just Gray. Just give it to everyone.
Funny.
Yeah. I would love. That'd be everything. I like Joey. I like him. I don't like Escape the Night, but I do like him. I like him as a person. I like him as an author. What is this, like his 6th book or something? It's kind of amazing.
Maybe his 5th. Yeah, I think his 5th.
Wow.
Yeah, 5th or 6th.
It's always like weird stuff like this too. It's always like the Stones in the future and the dystopia. It's always like something crazy, right? Always
One day it will be a movie. One day something.
Yeah, no, for sure. Oh, I
adapted
see
to a
it for
movie.
sure for him. These crazy books always get made into a movie. It's always like, what the hell is this? And it's like, your next hit movie. That's what it is. And I'm happy for him.
Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively.
Oh gosh. Starring in the Lesbian Witches.
Yes.
That'd be crazy. Kind of giving Wicked tease a little bit, Lesbian Witches.
It is kind of, yeah. I think it's also 12. I mean, the book is called The 12. It's one for each zodiac sign. Me promoting the book, but yeah.
Seems like an original concept. I don't know.
Yeah. Again, the promo being making out with your ex-boyfriend for the lesbian alleged. I mean, I don't even know if they're lesbian witches. I'm just assuming it's sapphic because it's 12. It's no. He said there's no men in it. So if there's love, it has to be.
He said it was a love story.
I'm just assuming because it's like if it's a YA book, like you gotta have a little, flicking the bean in there. So
sure. Did Joey write about that?
Bean's gotta get flipped.
I need to read what he has to say about lesbian sex. That's what I need to know.
Well, you never know because listen, Rachel Reed wrote Heated Rivalry. A woman wrote, the sexiest gay love story right now. So maybe
right.
Who knows?
Okay, but a woman's been with a man, so they kind of know the parts and how it works.
That's true.
But maybe he got some lemmy purr and he's figuring it out for himself. I don't know. I like it. I definitely would write. My tavern's gonna be gay sex for sure. Give me Daniel Radcliffe and Tom Felton, my competitor and best favorite Broadway debut. I wonder if he'd be there. I'll probably be the only one to show up. I hope I'm the only one to show up because
they give it. Yeah. Like, come on now.
Yeah, I think everyone else is literally on Broadway. I think McDonnell is literally in Moulin Rouge. She's like, I can't come.
I know. It's like when they show everyone, like all the nominees, like reaction, and it's like it's all Getty Images, and then it's you in the audience.
I will be there with my black and white stripes.
And
I will be there.
The heart goes to Tom Felton.
That would be. Oh,
Tom is not here to accept this award, so we'll be accepting on his behalf. Thank you.
I gotta think of my reaction face when that happens.
Oh yeah, like do you go shocked or do you go like noble, like?
Oh yeah, I think that.
Storm off.
Yeah,
that's more iconic.
How about I storm the stage? No, I won't do that.
You try and I'm holding you back.
Oh my god. Okay, like it.
There you go. Yes, you gotta give. Wait. Yeah.
I'm excited for March. I love February. February's been really, really good, huh? It's been like so much happening. Valentine's Day, Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Seems like a good vibe.
Sure. Yeah.
Brat is back.
Says yeah. I think CHARLI has said Brat is dead, but you have declared Brat is back.
Brat is back. It's going nowhere. I love it so much. She's had a good month. Damn, too. Wuthering Heights and Brat.
Yeah. And she's got, I think she booked another movie.
Yeah, with Takashi Miike.
Yes.
He's like a huge Japanese horror film director. I was kind of like gagged.
Yeah, she is working. She's booked.
She's a good actress. I see it.
Jake Weber was in my Hot Topics.
Okay.
I guess
What'd he do?
Influencer news. He posted a photo of his butt on Instagram, and I was like, "This is a hot topic." Oh. Yes. Oh, I thought you were laughing. I thought you knew the tea.
He's giggling. He's like, "Wait, what?"
Brushing his teeth.
That was the follow up. Yes. So I guess a double whammy with Jake Weber.
Moses saw Jake Weber brushing his teeth. You saw his butt. I don't know what we're talking about. What is it?
To celebrate Valentine's Day, he posted a photo of himself naked in the pool with his butt just out, smooth as a cherub, and I was like,
wide open.
Hole was out. Yeah, no.
Why else you post a butt?
Bent over, cheeks spread. Yeah, that's Jake Weber posted that to his Instagram.
That's a hot topic. It was just a little cleavage of the butt or what?
It was the full moon. It was like it was double cheeked up, but not cheeks were not spread, so no hole was
That
evident.
doesn't count then.
There you go, Jake.
I need to see that hole. I'm just kidding. I actually don't like a butthole at all, unless it's Moses's. Then I love that. Otherwise, don't give me any butthole if it's not that.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Okay, so he just had a little cheeks.
Yeah, I love that was his Valentine's Day pose. not his beautiful, lovely girlfriend who was also her birthday. Happy birthday, Kenzie Lou.
Oh, I thought it was single or something. Because you would post that if you're single. If you're like,
no,
you have nothing else to post, so be like, here's a.
He's been with Kenzie for years.
Yeah.
She just had a birthday. Did you go?
I didn't. I fell asleep at 8 p.m. on Thursday, and I worked at 8 a.m. on the next following Friday. I know. I had to comment on her Instagram. Her birthday is on Valentine's Day too.
Oh,
Again, so weird that Jake is posting his butt on his girlfriend's birthday / Valentine's Day. Who am I to judge? But
you get a double whammy with one post. It's like Moses with Halloween. I'm like, here's our couple's costume and also happy birthday. Like, you got to get them both at the same time.
But I couldn't rally. It started at 10:30 on a Thursday.
Everyone was there.
I know. I could have shown up in the rainbow Birkin wig, and everyone would have been gagged the house. And I was sick too, so.
Oh yeah. And it's late, 10:45.
Late on a Thursday.
Something starts at 10:45. No.
And you got to work the next day. Like, that's rough. But my apologies, Kenzie Lou. I do love her.
I love her too. I love her more than Jake.
Me too. Sorry, Jake.
Yeah, I'd rather see those butt cheeks than Jake's. You know what I mean? Well, people liked it or what? Or he was brushing his teeth? Where did that come in?
That's the other follow up too.
Well, when you see his toothbrush.
Yes.
It's the toothbrush that was the issue.
Yeah. Brown.
I think I have the video up here somewhere.
What's he doing?
It's like our electric toothbrush. And, every time I use it and then I detach it and I wash it under the water and I wash the inside, outside.
Sure.
Put it back together, nice and clean.
Oh, he did the electric toothbrush.
Yeah, so this is his toothbrush. He showed himself brushing his teeth, and that was the handle of the toothbrush.
Get close, because you need to see this. Like, it's not.
Oh my god.
It looks a little moldy.
I didn't even know how you get that much buildup.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think he needs to switch back to ones you just throw out. That's crazy. Like, why is that so? Oh my god.
Is it a prop? Is it rage bait? Is it like?
I mean, no.
Like
some guys. A lot of guys that do not know how to like.
No, but at that point, it's better to don't brush your teeth. Don't put that in your mouth. Like, just don't do anything. Just stay away from that.
Did he show the close up or someone zoomed in?
This was the original shot of him brushing his teeth. So it wasn't like close up on the handle.
I see it. Oh my god, that's crazy. What is all of it? How's he get that? What's the white buildup on there?
From the toothpaste, like, so basically he brushes it and just leaves it. It's almost like a candle. A wax is just building up and
that makes me a little sick.
Yeah.
It is. It's sick. So it's like, so every time there's a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. So it's also like how old is the toothbrush? I mean, at some point you need to replace it.
You are an influencer. You bought a house. You bought a house somewhere. Like, you can afford a new toothbrush head or just a new toothbrush. They'll probably send you one. I'm sure one of those. Who's the ones that always send?
Quip used to be.
Quippy.
Oh, yeah.
Quippy's going to send you an electric toothbrush. Quippy sent him one. You know, like, that's crazy.
I don't know if they want him to represent them.
The brand, yeah.
He'll use it for a year.
That's
without
crazy. Oh, my God. I still use an old school one, but they're easy. I throw those out all the time. Like, okay, every month, get a new toothbrush.
Yeah. I think that I might, I mean, it's hard to tell because there's so much buildup, but I think I have the same toothbrush. And in the directions, it says every 2 months, I think, to swap the head, to get a new head. Yeah.
We need to investigate how long this has been.
I know. I guess I should reach out for a statement.
Ask Kenzie how that kissing is.
That's a good question. And I know he's like kind of punk rock or whatever, but it's also punk rock to have good breath, you know?
Also, he eats a lot of crazy food. I would know. He's lost 7-Eleven. And when you eat that kind of food, you gotta get in. You know, that's not a stereotype. That's just true. When you eat some Takis and Reese's and, you know. Oh. Well, does it make you look at his butt picture differently? You're like, oh, that was hot. Ooh,
oh my God. I thought you meant, did that toothbrush go up his hole?
No, that's what I originally thought. I thought it was giving Tana with a toothbrush.
Me with a toothbrush. Or Jimmy with the like, is the toothbrush.
Was that on our main one or is that Patreon?
That's on Patreon. That's a Patreon exclusive. A little tease.
I guess it's a story he tells quite often.
Yeah. I think you could just be walking down the street, you see Jimmy Wetzel, he's telling you he put a up his ass. Like, willy-nilly. It don't take much for him to spill that tea.
Wait, spoilers alert. I didn't see that episode.
Yeah, we should save it for the Patreon. Bleep some of those words, Jimmy, so man can figure out what you did.
That's a good idea.
Because that is crazy.
It is crazy.
Him and Jake Weber could get together. That's crazy. Well, I love Jake. I like his mom more. She influenced me to get those. Oh, I should show them. You know not Cutie Cinderella, Cutie Quick Trip, like a 7-Eleven in like
Oh,
the South.
yes.
His mom had a QT cup, and I was like, who can get me one of these cups? And then QT reached out, the Quick Trip place, and they sent me literally like 50 cups.
Whoa.
And they're all like the nice reusable tumblers. I'm like, what am I going to do with 50 of these? I get a bunch of boxes, as Moses says, with all these boxes, and there are a lot of times
just like that. Yeah, that same tone.
He said it the other day. He's like, I need to record myself because I was like, oh, there's like boxes down there, and I was like,
because people don't get real glimpses into our real life, and then you give them this kind of information, and they think that's how
you yell at me all the time.
That's how I talk, or that's how I am.
That's how you talk. Don't let the peace,
that's
love
not-
voice. No, but it is always like we got 5,000 Liquid Deaths. Do you ever like Liquid Death? Take some boxes. We get so many. We're not even sponsored by them anymore. And I'm like, why do they keep sending this to us? And not to be shady, but no one does take them from our fridge. And I was like, oh, from the fridge, and I'm like, but no one takes that. They take.
I'll take one every now. I'm not picky.
Take all the boxes. They keep. I'm telling you, we got 20 more. Like literally, I'm not kidding. There's probably like 20 more boxes, and I'm like, what the hell? Amari likes them too. He'll take a box, but I haven't seen him in a while. They sent a lot. We got a Bridgerton PR from Dove. Sometimes they give us like men PR that we don't know. Moses found a men one the other day, and I'm like, take it. I don't know. Got a weird David's. We don't know if it's the adult toy. There's an adult toy in a protein bar in a PR box. I'm like, it's the David's protein bar.
I've seen people on TikTok say like, what is this? Like, I got a PR box, and why is there
the adult toy? So it must be the David's protein bar, or you think it's
not the toy. The toy is not the PR.
Oh.
They just sent it with the PR.
That's so. And
what kind of toy?
Well,
a dildo?
One with a battery, because you can't just dispose those in the trash. Like, you have to like do a special thing to get rid of this toy.
Oh, maybe because like, is it a gay thing? Well, I guess that's fiber. Because they have like, there's a pill that they sell the bottoms where it's like, I forget what it's called. There's a pill that they sell. It's basically just like fiber, but they sell it for like, it's packaged and marketed as a bottoming pill. Like, it is supposed to just make it easier to bottom.
I think
like,
this is
cleaner.
just a protein bar.
Oh, okay, work. Then I have no idea.
But you can have it if you want it. Maybe it is a gay thing.
But
I don't know.
That's the only thing I can think of.
The David's protein bar, I know, because everyone said that's the most protein you can get. Like, I've gotten it at Target. I don't know about this toy with it.
I don't know about that either.
That's what they say here.
Did it say something in it?
Let me see. I just looked it up. Something.
The campaign that they're running with Julia Fox is Men Disappoint, David Satisfies.
Oh,
So they have-
interesting.
So anyway, it's
But-
part of the campaign with Julia Fox. Men disappoints.
It's
David.
like, that's a
Time
crazy
and
thing.
place, and you
Time
did it
and
in front of my
place.
protein bar. Like
That part.
Also, like if you're in a relationship and suddenly
The vibe
they
shows
send
up.
that to be like, hey, I know your man disappoints you, but here it is, and the man sees that, they're like, wait, did you buy that? Did you order that?
No, it's a little weird to just send that in a PR. Was it you were saying Red Bull sent vodka in a PR too? Like, that's a little crazy too, right? A little crazy.
Mike, I think I talked about vodka Red Bulls when I went out in West Hollywood.
Okay, so they knew.
I think that's, yeah.
Because like, what if they sent that to like Tanner or something? You know what I mean? Like, here's some vodka. It's like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they saw me say I got
Okay.
wasted at the Abbey, and then, yeah, and then.
But what if
sent
you
it.
got sober since then?
In the week?
Maybe. You're like, this is too much for me. PR packages we love. I don't think we need to send controversial things. As much as I used to be a vibe girl back in the day, I loved a vibe. But getting rid of them are hard. I don't need one now. Like, I don't want it.
Like the Tanacon condom in the gift bag.
Tanacon condom in what gift bag?
In the Tanacon gift bag.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's probably better than not giving a condom, I suppose. Because if you're in a relationship, you could use it.
I suppose.
If you're
yeah.
not. But I
It kind of
suppose, I
fits
know
the
what you
name
mean.
of the Tenacon.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good
Oh
one.
my god, that is a sponsorship waiting to happen.
But I know what you
Wow.
mean. Like, if I saw, like, if I went to Moses' car and I was like, oh, what's in this bag? And I see a condom, I'm like, what the is this? Like, yeah.
I think I just came back from the Winter Olympics.
Oh.
Crazy. Thank God he doesn't leave the house like I do. I'd be like, where are you going? I'd probably believe it. You leave the house.
To clarify.
To clarify, yes. When I leave the house, are you ever worried? Are you ever like, what is she doing? Not like cheating, but just like in general. Are you ever like, I hope she's okay?
No, more in safety, like
Yeah.
safety.
I would be scared for me
wise.
to leave the house.
Like when you went to the university, you had like a fancy bag, and I was like, people get robbed lately, like just walking.
Why didn't wear it to the university?
I know. That's why I figured that's why I asked you if you're going to the hotel first, because I knew, okay, she's going to the hotel.
Oh, well, you
leave
didn't
the bag.
specify all that.
I don't want to scare you, but I want to make sure you're okay. So
people really did love that bag through security, but Ward's with me.
Yeah, no. So I knew you'd take
Ward.
a car to the airport car, hotel, you're fine. But if you were going to go out and about here, I would be like, maybe don't
Here?
take that bag. Mm-hmm.
Really? Is it that fancy? I don't think it's that fancy.
It's enough that it catches somebody's eye that is looking for.
I didn't think about it like
Because
that.
people have been robbed at Pew Pew Point for just luxury bags and stuff like that.
Wow.
So I do think about that when you leave the house. That's why we always know where you're going. Is there parking over there? Is a thing like what you're doing?
Do you ever check in on TikTok? And see what I'm
Well,
doing?
I get updates regardless. Like I was just on TikTok and then I saw like, oh my God, she ate the tamale with like the skin
Trish
on
Gray.
it.
Trish Gray reports. And
So
I do get those kind of updates usually.
That's so funny. I know. I always think about like if you were going on a trip, I'd probably be so worried. I'd probably be like, what if you don't come back?
That is so funny.
But why would
Darian mentioned that to me yesterday too, because he has my location on his like as a widget on his home screen, so he knows where I am literally all the time. But like he's saying that, and he was showing it to me yesterday on the flight. He was like, wave your phone around and see if it'll move. So I was like doing it, and it really was moving. I was like, wow, so you know exactly where I am. He's like, it'd probably take me like 4 seconds to find you if you go missing. And he's like, but it would take you like a whole day to realize I was gone. And I was like, kind of true, yeah.
Wait, because why on his phone? What would happen?
Like he just like the second he opens his phone, he sees my exact like location because he has it like as a widget.
What's a widget?
It's like a little. Like,
well, you can choose what's on your screen.
Yeah.
Like,
But where's your widget? What's a widget on there?
now it has not because it's locked, but you can.
I want to see.
Oh,
a
I guess
widget.
if I move it this way, there's just random stuff. There's just like.
And is your location as a
dates,
widget?
yeah, like I have like Animal Crossing as a widget, or I have like my music playing.
I have, like,
at the
weather
top
and-
as a little like widget. So he has my location on his home screen and literally just has my face and like my little pin, like on Find My Friends.
I love that. Yeah.
So he knows where I am all the time. Like he'll wake up and he'll be like, "Oh, how's the gym?" Like that's instead of "Hi, hello, how are you?" It's "How's the gym?"
Oh, I love that. Most like that yesterday. He said, "Did you go to the park after you went inside your mom's house?" I was like. Because I was at the park, I went to my mom's house and I went back. He's like, did you go back to the park? And I was like, how did you know? Because it's pretty close to each other. Like, how did you see that so specifically? And you thought like I had left my phone at the park or something like
I
that.
thought she forgot her phone.
That is so funny.
That's so funny. I was like, because I always track you when you're like at the store down, but it doesn't show me you're like right at the store. It kind of shows me the area you're in. I don't think.
Maybe, do you ever push the map?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just see you're in the area. I was like, okay.
If you really
Push
get
the
it,
map.
Oh,
Push
it'll
the map, it grows.
Can I see what aisle you're in?
And then you see.
not
You'll see
that.
that.
really,
Okay,
You'll see that on my inside of Ralph's, but you can probably. It's a big building. You can see if I'm like
In the frozen
all the way
food.
in the left where it's the vegetables, or all the way to the right.
Ah.
You know, like, you can probably see maybe.
It's you
that.
and Malibu's face in there, so it always
That
has you
is
guys like
so
moving
funny.
along. It's really cute. It's really cute. Okay, I like that.
But
Yeah.
but the thing about the trip, I just saw this guy talk about things that married men shouldn't do. It's like, what do you mean you're taking a trip without your wife and kids? That's not something a guy.
That guy was being a little
like-
misogynistic, though. I watched that guy too.
But I was, but I agree. Like I never imagined planning a trip for me and the boys without you and the kids.
Well, first of all, it'd be you and the girls because all your friends are girls. It would never be me and the boys. And I feel like you've done me and the girls trips. Ireland.
Work. I mean, it's always work trips.
Dance.
Work.
Did you kayak one time?
What do you mean?
Okay. I don't know. I know what you mean. But you were planning on going to Tokyo by yourself before you met me.
Yeah, when I was single. Exactly.
No, but you were
But that's
saying you
what I
wouldn't
mean. Like,
go on a
if
trip by yourself as a guy.
Yeah, no, he said if you have a wife and kids. Like if I have a wife and kids, there's no way I'm planning to be that long of a time, that far away from you guys. I would plan something that includes
Yeah.
you guys with me.
Not to go back to Mormon wives, but the husbands do that. They do boys trips, and you're kind of like, but you all have like wives and like lots of kids back home in Mormon world. Like, why are you all
Again,
going?
I think it's one of that confirmation
I don't
type
know.
stuff.
Boys trips are a little sus to me. Me and the boys.
It is because you get away from.
Yeah, I don't like
Something.
boys trips at all.
Darian takes trips to see his friend. Like, I mean, all his friends are like girls from his college, but I'm like, okay,
That's different.
bye.
Yeah.
And then I never like check his location. I'm like, oh, bye.
Me, yeah.
Yeah,
You
see
never
ya,
check the
see ya.
location? Oh my
That's why
gosh.
the dichotomy is so funny. I'm like, he is just like loves like friends that he had class with 5 years ago. He still has their location. Like he loves knowing where everyone's at, and he'll randomly, like for fun, the way people open Instagram, he'll open up Find My Friends and be like, oh, I see she's here. Like, he loves it.
Yeah.
He loves seeing where people are. And he doesn't even talk to them anymore. That's loves
kind of a Gen Z thing. Tana does that too. She's like, I have all my friends' locations. I can see where they're all at. I'm like, that's a little overwhelming. I don't need to track everybody.
I'm like, just let me know if you're, need help or something. Yes. Like, if I don't hear from him for like a few hours, I'm like, okay, is he okay?
Yeah.
And then I check. But just like willy-nilly never. I'm like, go off.
We're mostly together. But anytime we leave the house, I always check. We always check each other's. I like that you checked yesterday because I didn't think you ever checked. So I was like, oh, I like that you checked because I check all the time when
because you were so what happens is like Malibu will, after she has lunch, she'll usually fall asleep in the car, so I will go down to get her from the car to the bed. So I was just trying to time everything because I put Aquaman to sleep, Elvis to sleep, so I'll know when to be by the window to see you're coming up.
Oh yeah, but I always text when I'm on the way home.
We usually don't get signal for a minute.
Yeah, that's true.
Like my car, the phone connects to the car, so I have no signal the minute I'm in the car.
Yes, yeah.
Like I lose Wi-Fi basically. So
yeah.
So that's why I was like, okay, I'm trying to time it. So I'm trying to see you're on the way, so I can run down. And that's when I saw, wait, your phone is in the park.
Yeah, I went back.
I was like, you must have left the phone in the park.
She wanted to climb that bridge again. She's like, I can do the bridge. I was like, all right, let's do it.
So then I went by the window. I was like, okay, she's gonna drive in, tell me she lost her phone, and then I'm gonna tell her it's in the park, and I'll go get it.
Oh no! One thing I have not done, knock on wood, never lost a phone. I never understand that. My phone is glued to me. Even when I was getting the donuts, like I left it in there for a second. I had my purse down, but I was so excited about these donuts, and I just like ran, and then I was like, oh, as soon as it left, I'm like, where's like I always just. My phone's attached to me. Like, I've never lost my phone. Like, I never understood that concept. My sister has lost her phone like a dozen times. Like, how do you lose a phone? Like it should always just be with you. Like, it's just glued to my hand. Right? Have you lost?
I've never lost. I've had a phone stolen once, but I guess that's a little different.
Like, out of your hand?
No, when I was working at Target, it was like a whole scheme where like someone came in and like asked me to look something up. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then like distracting me. So I put my phone down to like look at something, and then they took my phone like off the counter, and then as I was like my back was turned, and then they just ran.
When was that?
I was working in Target, so probably 2011, 2012. God. Yeah, so that's the one time.
People who steal stuff like
especially right in front of me. I'm like, damn, you see me here working a minimum wage job and you're trying to steal my phone? Like, that's crazy.
That's like actually really sad.
Yeah.
And nowadays you can kind of automate your phone, that if somebody does that, you just text your phone that like the word stolen or something like that, and it does things on its own. Like it will turn on, take a picture, take a picture and send it.
Oh, that's a good PSA. So if someone steals your phone, you just text from like your phone and be like stolen to my number.
Yeah, and it can take a picture of where it is, send the location, and turn itself off, kind of thing.
Wow, is that real? That's cool.
Automation.
Ask Grok. Grok, is that real?
No, Grok.
It's like on Twitter. Everyone's like, at Grok, is this real?
But it's not like Alexa. It's like,
oh, I don't know what Grok is. I just always, everyone's mentioning Grok, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, they wanted to fact check stuff. Yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah, I always see that on Twitter. Mm-hmm. At Grok.
Usually, is it AI or not? So it will tell you.
Yeah. I need to just delete my Twitter. My Twitter just has like the worst stuff. I saw something about Michael Jordan this morning, and everyone's like, Grok, is this real? And I was like, oh, what?
I know, I saw that.
Is that real? Grok? Is it?
I mean, I saw it everywhere and everyone talking about it. So nobody said that it's not real. And people were trying to defend him, like he was trying to maybe like surprise the kid. But I'm like, no. A, the kid was not surprised. B, he's definitely not your fan. He doesn't know who you are.
Well, if that's real, then that
like all definitely of it, is awful. All of it is...
No, if people are defending it, that's crazy. But if it's not real, that's one thing. But if it's real, that's crazy.
Yes, I don't know.
Okay. Anyways, that was my Grok. Is it real? That and Ariana Grande being engaged to Ethan Slater was all over my timeline too.
Oh, I saw that for Valentine's Day. Yeah.
I went to her Instagram. I'm like, that's not there. I hate when people trick us.
I know. The curse of the blue checkmark on Twitter. Like, there will be psychological studies of the effect of fake news, and it's kind of like, I mean, to tie it back weirdly to America's Next Top Model, when it's like they were the experts, so what you say you're gonna believe. Like, we were trained to believe blue checkmark meant that it was verified and real, but now that you can buy it, like, your mind still has the association that this is verified. They have the check mark, so this must be correct. But now anyone can buy it, and everyone just says whatever the hell they want. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, I agree. Elon, everything, including Teslas.
Yes, and Grok.
And Grok. Is it only on Twitter? Yeah. It's like the AI for Twitter.
And I think Elon puts it in everything. Yeah, there's an app. I think they put it in like in SpaceX and Teslas and stuff too. Did see a lot of Waymo. I finally saw Waymos in San Francisco.
Did you get one?
No, I'm still holding strong anti-Waymo. And the other day I crossed the street with one of those little robots, those like delivery robots, the food ones. Yeah, I really had to hold myself back from just shoving it. It was waiting across the street like a freaking nerd.
Go to jail or something. Be like Jen Shaw, and we'll have to get you out of prison. He'll be like, "What the hell? What do you do?"
I still don't understand how it works. Like those sidewalks are so like crooked and blocked. And there's trash and things. How do they navigate?
I don't know. I never see one in this area.
It was waiting across the street with me. I was really looking at it, twisted.
You should take a selfie next time. I want to see what they look like. That's kind of cute.
I had to like look. I did a double take. I was like, what? And then I clocked what it was, and I was like, oh,
I would be scared.
You, man.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
Because they probably have lots of cameras. Like they probably took a selfie with you. You didn't know.
True. Sick. This makes me sick.
I see those all over Hollywood too. When I go to like photo shoots there's always like 20 of those little robots delivering food. I'm like, wow, there's so many.
I want you to like bust one open one day.
Okay. You choose violence in the new year. I mean, maybe I would take a Waymo just for the gag, but I would be scared too.
I would. Yeah. Oh my god! I know at one point you're gonna have a TikTok. Come with me to take a Waymo for a day. And
ooh, that'd be fun. But I am scared. I'm like you. I'm kind of scared. I'm like, I don't know. That's like a good idea, but it would be fun. I would be seated for it.
Be like stuck in a Waymo.
Your luck. With your luck, you would get.
I know.
You are very lucky in general, but you versus technology, not like you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh no, for sure. I take the wrong thing once. I'm like, oh, of course this would happen to me. So I'll just stick to.
We'll be able to mukbang while it's dry. Like try mukbang. Mukbang in a
yeah, I like
Waymo.
that because then no one's listening to me. It's like, oh, I can just vlog in there freely and no one's saying anything.
I'm sure they're recording it secretly. Right?
The way Moose starts talking to me.
Yeah, they definitely
have. For sure. They're recording everything. I had heard that they, like, the people who used to take our class pictures or, like, reported that to, like, the government. Do you remember those, like, pictures, like, in the Life Touch where it's, like, the backdrop is blue and you, like, smile? Someone had said that they were taking, like, kids' pictures and giving them to the government.
What?
Or Epstein. One of the two.
Epstein.
Oh, okay.
They made a connection between that company to a company that's in the files. And then I just saw that kids are not taking, like now schools were, lining, like scheduling the pictures and nobody showed up. Kids are not taking the pictures because of that connection.
But I kind of can see that. Like you just show up to school pictures. It's like, what was the point of those? It's like, I guess your parents could buy the pictures, but nowadays you don't need that because digital.
Yeah, I don't know. Just a way to make money for somebody.
I guess anymore though, everything is just being captured and we're always being recorded.
Definitely.
The robots are taking over.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 5 cameras right now looking at us.
Yes, there are by choice, consensually. That's it?
Well, you're not going to like my last hot topic.
No, what is it?
What did JoJo do?
Damn it!
No, I was joking because I did not see anything about her.
We're going to do a band on the new year. This is the last day before Chinese New Year, even though you're seeing on Chinese New Year.
The last day of the year. The last
Gosh, you already seen it for a JoJo hot topic. I never see her anything like this.
I make the rounds on the entertainment sites, and JoJo is in the news. What am I supposed to do?
I have not seen one on Twitter, TikTok,
okay, but
Instagram.
Your algorithm is very different.
I guess so. You're right.
You didn't. She went to Harvard. You weren't the only one.
The school. Oh, I know what that is, but like, what do you mean? She like enrolled or?
You weren't the only one speaking out of college, honey. JoJo said, "Check this one out. That's cute. Going into New Mexico. I'm gonna go to Harvard Law."
Okay, I did see this. I didn't know it was Harvard. To be
Harvard
fair, she went with a business.
Oh,
she didn't
Harvard business.
And she went with a business. She went with a company. So I don't know if she's just there giving her talk on. Look, she's a business. I'm not gonna get rid of that. And also, you know what? Kudos to her.
I mean, she's an entrepreneur.
You know what? You're right. Me just being a hater. But like, you got into Harvard Law. What? Like, it's hard. I probably could speak there. I'll call CAA tomorrow. I'll be like, can you actually get me Harvard? But you know what I found out is like, and maybe I was considered because basically what happens is like at the beginning of the year they're like presented with like people who could speak at the school, and like then the student council will like decide who they want. So I was like, oh, I'm very honored I get to be here. So maybe I was like in the mix. It was like me or JoJo, and then Harvard Business. Like, who do you want?
Oh.
You want Kim Kardashian, Trisha Paytas, or JoJo? And they're like, well, we got Kim once. We'll do maybe JoJo. So maybe next time I'm on it. I like Wait, what did she talk about? Did we see any clips from it?
She posted an Instagram. She said, yesterday I had the incredible honor of giving a speech at Harvard alongside the founders of Belly Welly Health. Okay. And to be in a room full of brilliant minds, passionate entrepreneurs, and future change makers was truly unforgettable.
Aww.
I'm so grateful for the opportunity to do this. What a dream. Moments like this remind me why I love what I do and how important it is to keep showing up, keep learning, and to just keep going.
I mean, some would say you can't get bigger than Harvard Law. I would argue that University of New Mexico has some bright minds as well. I thought they all were on the nose. I'm sure it's a lot cheaper. And you know what? That's good. That means they're being economical. They're going to not have debt in the future.
Come on, Lobos.
You know? Yes, come on. Woo, 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 Lobos.
I guess I don't know the Harvard mascot, right?
Who does?
Yeah.
No, they're not Lobos. And not talking down to Harvard or anything, but the same education, honestly. Like, a degree is a degree. Do they care if you're at Harvard or University of New Mexico, or is there a crappy university? I don't know. It doesn't matter. If you got your bachelor's, you're ahead of the game.
Word.
It's all the same. It's all the same. There's no one... Unless you're like a brain surgeon and Harvard has like the top of the brain surgeon text there. Okay, maybe you can learn a little more. But I'm sorry, if you're a marketing major at Harvard or a marketing major, you're getting the same. You're getting the same education, right?
Take it from someone who went to college for 2 weeks.
Well, I went 2 weeks and a day at this university. And let's just say, look, I'm not trying to compare. You should never compare. But Harvard has JoJo Siwa. University of New Mexico had me speaking. It's kind of the same. You know what I mean? It's kind of like they could have
potato.
Who's the Tyson? Neil deGrasse Tyson could be there, or you know what I mean. But no, he's not. It's JoJo, which is fine. We love
with Belly Welly. Yes.
With Belly Welly. I was just Trisha by myself. You know what I mean? Like I was singing "I Love You, Jesus." I was giving politics. I was giving inspiration. So I'm saying they're both great. Me and JoJo are both great. Harvard and University of New Mexico are both great. But, like, why spend more to get the same education? You know what I mean? And it's what? Like, I don't know. Who cares? Ivy League seems a little stuck up to me anyways. You know what I mean? I like just grassroots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ivy League is just like, oh, let's just who you are, who your parents are. Who's the one with the rowers?
Olivia Jade. Yeah. It's what rowing team can I fake beyond?
Exactly. I don't want to be a part of that school.
Yeah.
I want to be a part of the school.
I didn't have to fake being a rower to get to CSUN, a state school. Just a regular public school. Yeah.
I want to go speak at CSUN. You should go speak at CSUN. They're right by the Korean fried cheese place.
Yes.
And that would be amazing. You should go speak there. Kind of fun. It is fun. It's empowering. I would love to know what she talked about with Belly Welly. Does she have a health line with them? Because she could have gone by herself. In all honesty, she is like an entrepreneur.
She's a business. We've seen the JoJo merch room at the house.
My God. Yes. Those bows, dolls, the glitz, the TV shows.
Sneakers.
Yeah, she's a businesswoman for sure. But I wonder why she went with Belly Welly. Who talked more? Her or Belly Welly? Did she give a little speech? I didn't give a speech. I just did a little Q&A, which I loved. Did she give a little speech?
She said that she spoke. She didn't specifically say what the speech entailed. I wish there was like a video of the said speech. Like,
where are those TikToks? Look at my TikToks. The
she
reposter
did the dance,
there.
That one like.
Oh, she did?
No, I wish. That's what I would want to see if I was at Harvard. I
think I hit the nay when I came out. I did. I have clips. There's 1,000 clips on TikTok of me. I was hitting the nay. I was doing the whip. Watch me, Nate. I was doing all that. I was really feeling myself.
You fit a lot into that hour, honey.
I did.
Yeah. It's like
so
1 hour.
Dance classes.
Oh, yeah. Someone was a flamenco major there. I was like, okay. University of New Mexico having flamenco as a major.
The minute you start turning, the crowd went.
Yeah, I was feeling it. I was like, okay. Yeah, it was a vibe. Honestly, I don't want to go anywhere else but University of New Mexico. Like Harvard, we love Harvard, but. Well.
And that's that.
That's how it ends. We love all schools, all universities. Honestly, if you're at any university, we love you, no matter how you got in there. Working hard or fake rowing.
Education is smart. Education is important. Education makes you a good person.
Did you just come up with that?
That's Manal from Cat's Eye.
Oh.
That's, her original song. Yeah.
Ooh, we're going to get that Cat's Eye shake on Wednesday.
The Gabriella at Erewhon.
Gabriella. Gabriella. Is that how it goes?
No.
Okay, well, you can teach it to me when we go on Wednesday.
Hands off, Gabriella.
Hands off, Gabriella. I like that move. Did that end okay?
I think so. Right. Yeah, I think so. We covered all the bases today.
You guys, Happy New Year. I really was a great episode. I really enjoy this time socializing and just recapping our weekends together. Just feels like family and friendship.
So true, Queen. Yup. Yeah.
Maybe I just had the whole time on this podcast. Just like, yes, Queen. So true. I like that. That's fun. Okay. Parting words, my dear.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. From our house to yours.
From our horse to yours.
Okay. Love you guys. We'll see you in a couple days. Bye.